Huh?
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in Lagrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hear that? That's not music. That's the sound of your roof crying for help.
Okay, what do you think about this
Smith
game?
Roofing has got you covered. They've been patching leaks and replacing roofs across East Alabama and West Georgia for over 34 years and now do gutters. They're family-owned, licensed and insured, and always up for roof rescue.
Coleman, he doesn't like to turn it on and off, does
just
he?
honest work, fair prices, and dry living rooms. Call Ricky Smith Roofing at 706-884-0195 or visit rickysmithroofing.com for your free estimate. Ricky Smith Roofing. If you've got a leak, let old Smith take a peek.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, Wellstar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At Wellstar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Now, let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Well, we've got a perfect Saturday afternoon at Callaway Stadium, and it sets the stage for what we've all been waiting for, playoff time in the state of Georgia. High school football's best time of the year, and a perfect sunny afternoon with a temperature in the mid-70s. Stands are filling up, and the Lagrange Grangers are hosting round one of the GHSA 3A state playoffs as they welcome in an improved and hungry North Clayton Eagles football team. Welcome in to the Granger Football pregame show. Chandler Wilkerson here with you in the booth at Callaway Stadium. So glad to be coming to you again, Granger football faithful. We are thrilled to be back for postseason football. Down on the sideline shortly will be joining me, my partner Tommy Whitworth. In the booth with me today, another special guest. He joined us for the Upson Lee game, and he'll be again with us today, and I'm really looking forward to that as well. Drake Childers, how you doing, buddy?
Man, I'm great. I'm happy to be here. Been thinking about this all week. It's going to be a fun one. Going to be a lot of talent on the field, and look forward to hearing you call it as beautiful as you always do.
Well, you know, you flatter me already. I love to hear it. But, no, do keep on. Look, this Granger team arrives in round one with confidence, with experience, and really a whole lot of momentum after wrapping up a really emotional, high-stakes win over Upson Lee that secured today's home playoff game. And it was a class act performance from the Grangers from start to finish, and it served as a reminder of just how much this group has grown under Coach Matt Napier.
Exactly right. You know, I think about Napier coming in. I'm probably going to mess this up here. 6 or 7 years ago, had to develop a program. And to me, that Upson Lee game showed exactly that, a program. The way they responded to the adversity, knowing that Upson Lee was going to bring emotion in to try and knock them out of the maybe knock some players out of the playoffs. The way we responded, to me, was a battle cry, a motivation start as we head into a new season where we're 0-0.
Yes, year 6 for Coach Napier, so you're right on that one. Speaking of him, I mean, what a journey it's been this season. I mean, he's guided this team through tons of adversity, some narrow wins, very physical region battles, a very loaded schedule, and now stands here with a veteran group that knows exactly what this postseason feels like. Remember, this program's coming off a semifinal run a year ago where very well could have been in the state championship game. So these Grangers aren't wide-eyed newcomers anymore. They're seasoned, they're tested, they're primed, and a huge part of stability comes from the exceptional senior class, leaders on both sides of the ball, voices in the locker room, heartbeats in the huddle. And they've been the tone setters all year long, and today they begin their final playoff ride in blue and white for the senior class. They're determined to make it as long as possible. This could be their final home playoff game or final home game in general. There's some part of the bracket where we could end up matching up with North Hall, who's the number 2 seed in the entire bracket. But first things first, we have got to take care of a much improved North Clayton team. We'll talk more and more about them as Coach Napier had a lot of great things to say about them. So more to come as we set the stage for LaGrange and North Clayton in this opening round. So we'll be back in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Handy Funeral Home.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance,
it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Hey there, it's T.O.W. here at Kill Lagrange. It's No Shave November, and I want to encourage men to change the face of men's health by getting screened. This month, I am featuring the 26 Kia Sportage LX. Folks, if you want to make your presence known, this compact crossover SUV is perfect. It comes loaded with tech and the class leader in rear seat legroom. Check us out online at KillLagrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather, having a chance to talk about flu shots. Perry, I know nobody wants to think about the flu, but hey, a little prevention can make that flu situation a lot better.
It can, Coleman. Here in 2025, we are ready to go with the flu vaccines. We have high dose and regular dose. They're the trivalents. We can bill your insurance, and all you do is come by and see us at all 3 of our locations, and we're ready to go.
There you go. Come see them right here for your flu shot at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton, and at holmespharmacy.com.
Ready to hit the water in style? Overboard Marine is your West Georgia Bass Cat dealer. Whether you're chasing trophies or just love a smooth ride, Bass Cat boats deliver the performance, precision, and power you need. Come see the latest models, talk with our team of boating experts, and get ready for your next great adventure. Because when it comes to boats, we don't just float, we go overboard. Because at Overboard Marine, service is the difference. Visit us on 23 Bush Drive in LaGrange.
Now, let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here on the Granger pregame show at Callaway Stadium, getting ready for this round 1 playoff matchup between the Grangers and the North Clayton Eagles. 2 8-2 teams squaring off, and 2 programs riding some strong regular seasons, both believing they have the recipe to make a run. Down on the sideline, my buddy Tommy Whitworth. How you doing, friend?
I'm doing great. This is a beautiful day down here. It's an autumn, fall, September afternoon. Great atmosphere here. Seeing a lot of good friends down here on the sideline, and it just feels right.
Yeah, and it was funny too, because I was kind of thinking, like, as uncommon as some of these day games have been, this isn't the Grangers' first day game of the season. If you remember, we kicked off the season during the day in the Corky Kell Classic when the Grangers took on a really good Cass team, and they came out on top, started off. So nothing this roster hasn't been through already this year, so they ought to feel relatively comfortable.
It's been a great season. It's been more ups and downs, and we have survived and thrived and persevered, and this team has a lot of grit and a lot of guts.
Yeah, and a lot of depth, too. Me and Drake are up here chatting in the booth. Drake, you can see really just during warm-ups here how deep this Granger team is and how important conditioning will play a factor in this. North Clayton, whereas they have, once again, they've been much improved, and we'll talk about why that is in just a moment. But, I mean, we're looking at like 75-plus kids, it almost seems, for the Grangers, and maybe around half that for North Clayton today.
We're going to dress out 90 tonight is what Coach told me.
There you go.
Yeah, we could have dressed out 140, but he let some of the underclassmen go on and start with the other fall sports and winter sports so they could get a head start on that. But, you know, when we started this gig, we had 140 kids on this football team. Now, put that into perspective, the number of male athletes we have, male students we have at LaGrange High School. So it's about 1 out of every 5 participates on this football team. And that's what makes a team is the sheer numbers, the sheer heart, the sheer energy, and the coaches love each one of them, and they love the coaches.
Part of the brand of Granger football, huh, Drake?
That's exactly right. And I think that's what's, like we were talking about in the first segment, what's so exciting about Napier, Coach Napier, is how he's built a program. You look at North Clayton warming up on the sidelines, a lot of good size, look very athletic. I counted 31 players. I think about Sunday afternoons, looking at the Falcons and looking at the sidelines being like, there's not a whole lot of players there. You look at North Clayton, and it makes it look even smaller. But definitely some size there. Know they've had a lot of guys out of the transfer portal. But that's what's so exciting about Lagrange. I think with a team like North Clayton, you have a good year, you have a bad year. Now we're developing a program at Lagrange High School. 140 players is something to talk about and something to brag about, quite honestly, Tommy.
Yep. And look, North Clayton enters today much improved from recent years. If you remember, just a couple of years ago, they rode into Callaway Stadium to face these Grangers, and we gave them a rude greeting to a tune of 52-0, the final in that one back in 2023. But Coach Napier was very adamant that this is not the same North Clayton Eagles that took the loss last time around. He had a lot of great things to say about how they've improved, noting that they're really physical, really fast, they're well coached, and has found their strides on both sides of the ball. That record at 8-2 definitely reflects it. Their confidence does, but the real story of this North Clayton team, however, flows through their quarterback, Justin Murphy. And we've seen our share of great quarterbacks this year, fellas, but rest assured this may be the best of the best we're looking at today. A 4-star recruit fielding offers from multiple Power 4 schools, including South Carolina. They know they're stepping into a tough environment here at Callaway, and they're going to lean on him big time.
That's exactly right. I'm looking out of the press box right now, and he looks every part of an SEC caliber quarterback. Coach Napier mentioned in the show on Monday that he runs around a 10-6, 10-7 100-yard dash. In case you don't know, that's pretty daggone fast. So it's going to be imperative for our linebackers to really pay attention, maybe keep a QB spy on this quarterback the whole game. But the talent is definitely there, that's for sure.
Yeah, and for the Lagrange, the mission is pretty straightforward. Handle business at home. Coach Napier mentioned earlier this week that North Clayton's another team that matches up physically, big up front, strong runners, disruptive defenders, but this will be a test, and the test for this Granger team is built for. That 8-2 record for the Grangers that did not come easy. The raging slate has prepared them for exactly this type of playoff football. Of course, this postseason bracket around the state is buzzing today. Every seed matters, every matchup tightens, and we've seen our share of upsets so far across the brackets on Thursday and Friday. Here we are in the back end and Saturday, and we're going to have a good time. But look, win today, advance, keep the dream alive. Still plenty of pregame notes to get to as we continue setting the scene for this playoff showdown. When we come back in 2 minutes, we'll take a quick look at standout performers from Upson Lee and maybe some players of the week on the Eagle Sports Network.
You dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in Lagrange if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Happy to help, man. I was just open to talking to myself anyway.
Be unforgettable with a dress from an affair to remember. Preparing for a wedding, prom, homecoming, or any special occasion, we have got you covered with the latest designs from top designers. With over 17 years of experience, our expert stylists are dedicated to making sure you look and feel your best. And don't forget the gentlemen. We offer stylish tuxedos for every event. Visit us today in downtown Lagrange and let us help you create unforgettable memories. At an affair to remember, your perfect look is just a visit away.
This time of year, weekends in the South mean football, celebrations with family and friends, and good food. And nothing feeds a hungry crowd like Chicken Salad Chick in Lagrange. Whether you're tailgating before the big game or gathering with loved ones around the TV, we've got something everyone can enjoy. With over a dozen delicious flavors of chicken salads, hearty sides, and sweet treats made fresh every day. Make your game day a winner and let Chicken Salad Chick cater your next get-together. To learn more about catering options or to order online, find our Lagrange store at chickensaladchick.com.
When work needs doing or the trail calls, you need a machine that's ready for both, and that's the Honda line of Pioneer side-by-side. Choose the Compact 520, the powerful 700 series, or go big with the 1000 line, built for 3, 5, or 6. Visit Weathers Honda on Vernon Road or online at weathershonda.com and find your perfect Honda Pioneer side-by-side. For your safety, read your owner's manual, and Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Now let's get back to the action.
Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Just about 15 minutes till kickoff here at Callaway Stadium. We are back. Chandler Wilkerson, Tommy Whitworth, and Drake Childress with you on the call here on the Eagle Sports Network. Grangers about to take on the North Clayton Eagles. And, man, just wanted to call out some award winners for the Grangers over the course of the regular season. And it starts with what I saw in the All-Region category. All-Region, 6 Grangers made first-team All-Region. Dylan Barber, Corn Brown, Jordan Stringer, Braylon Smith, Zai Huzzy, and Carson Shattuck. On second-team All-Region was 8 different Grangers: Noah Outland, Nehemiah McLaughlin, Caden Thomas, Julian Jones, A.J. Johnson, Calvin Snowberger, Javier Easter, Jamarcus Benton, and Fred Vaughn. So that's actually 10 Grangers. And that's some great honorable mentions for them as well. Hezekiah Avery, Mason Blandenberg, Jarius Render, Peyton Davis, Antonio Parks, Kendre Williams, Robert Popoli, Abby Ayala, Camden Bill, and Noah Stargell. So congratulations to all of those Grangers for all-region, first team, second team, and honorable mention. And this one I came down as Specialist of the Year, and we've talked about this young man at length, and we definitely talked about him during the Upson Lee game as he went 4 for 4 on field goals. But Cooper Metcalf wins a Specialist of the Year in Region 3 AAA or Region 2 AAA. That's really special.
Absolutely. And you think about it, you come to the playoffs, everybody's good in offense and defense at this point. Special teams can really win your game, and having a guy like Cooper Metcalf, mind you, he's only a sophomore, is really exciting. You mentioned 2 names on the second team All-Region, Noah Outland, Julian Jones. Guys really started to get hot towards the end of the season. Really 2 guys that we're looking for who's going to replace number 2 from last year.
Yeah, look, there's going to be a lot to be said about getting pressure on the quarterback today. And Nehemiah McLaughlin and Noah Outland have both been setting the edge really well for the Grangers. And here of late, they've been putting pressure on that quarterback. A lot of hurries, and they're going to have to force that with this really good quarterback in Justin Murphy today. And it's going to be a good one. Look, we're just starting to get the PA going on the North Clayton side. Some fans are trickling in. They didn't travel too great so far. Now, granted, we still have about 12 minutes till kickoff here. Now, we always know that we can rely on this Granger football faithful to show up, and they have done that just today on a Saturday afternoon. Hey, why not? Get up here. The kids are all out of school, and it's the weekend. Spend your weekend here with us at Callaway Stadium. Why not? And it's going to be a good one. Look, it's kind of hard to get in that high school mode on a Saturday because you're like, oh, man, college football is for Saturday. But, no, we've definitely got it going on here at Callaway Stadium as the PA announcers taking a short moment of silence here. We will pause briefly, and now we will go to the PA announcer on the field for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem.
Allegiance, and then remain standing and join in the singing of our national anthem, performed by the Sound of Champions under the direction of Dr. Jared Farrell. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Lagrange High School Marching Band, the Sound of Champions, with another great rendition of the national anthem. We are just about 10 or so minutes away from kickoff here. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Grangers versus the North Clayton Eagles. We'll be back to talk keys to the game and do captains and coin toss when we return in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
In football, making the right call can change the game. At MC's Heating and Air, we believe the same goes for your home comfort. When the temps drop or the AC cuts out, don't fumble. Call the hometown team that gets it done right the first time. With over 20 years of experience, licensed pros, and service you can trust, MC's Heating and Air is the winning play every time, with 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Call 706-523-2661 and make the right call for your home today.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika is proud to sponsor high school football. We believe that high school athletics build character among young people, and we are honored to support it. This is a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. In our 33rd year, we are your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Visit us online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 off I-85 in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts, pharmacist at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. At the Medicine Cabinet, we hope to make you feel right at home in our stores. Our mission is and always has been to provide service that is exceedingly abundantly above anything a customer could ask. We serve you from 3 locations in LaGrange on Moody Bridge Road, Vernon Street, and our newest location at Lee's Crossing. At the Medicine Cabinet, we proudly offer a drive-through window, delivery service, and immunizations. We're grateful for your business and look forward to continuing our service to you for years to come.
What are you doing?
Well, I was so impressed by how easy our State Farm agent made our renter's insurance process go, I've decided to tell the world.
How exactly?
By posting the same headline on all of my social sites. State Farm makes renters happy. Or maybe renter's insurance from State Farm is super simple. Or
call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is a paid dramatization.
Now, let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here at Callaway Stadium, getting set for the Grangers and the North Clayton Eagles. A quick announcement here from GHSA. The Georgia High School Association is a voluntary nonprofit organization composed of over 450 public and private high schools. The GHSA administers regulations for region and state competition in 19 sports and 2 activities. Founded in 1908, the GHSA strives to promote good sportsmanship, participant safety, and fair play among its member schools. For more information, visit ghsa.net. Follow official GHSA on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And the Georgia High School Association would also like to thank its corporate partners for valuable support of high school athletics and activities, including Alpha Insurance, Georgia Electric Membership Corporation, Gatorade, Wilson, BSN Sports, Atlanta Hawks, Mizuno, Atlanta Braves, Subway, Sports Medicine South, Atlanta Track Club, NFHS Network, Regions Bank, Max Preps, GoFan, and Georgia Public Broadcasting. So I had to get through that, and thank you to GHSA for providing that great announcement. So, Drake, me and you talking here, we were discussing a little bit about keys to the game earlier in this one. We got about 5 minutes till kickoff here. Really, I think offensively for the Grangers, the key is going to be getting their guy going, and it starts with Dylan Barber. And Barber has been the Iron Man. He's been the toughest probably player out there on this Granger team on an already tough ball team. And we saw his grit against Upson Lee. He continues to be a leader of this offense, and he's going to lean on his run game a little bit to extend plays with his legs and get that ball downfield to some really good pass catchers who have also been on fire.
That's exactly right. I think when you think about offensively, what are the keys for LaGrange? Don't take it fast. You know, do an old-fashioned SEC-style drive. Keep the ball in your hand. Keeping the ball out of Justin Murphy's hand, quarterback for North Clayton, is going to be important. You're looking for who's going to be your Malachi of 2025, and I think it's only fitting that Dylan Barber gets that first opportunity to control the games, to be that guy. And I think keeping the ball in his hand, but not making him work too much is important, but long, sustained drives. That's where this team down, North Clayton, they don't have depth. It's obvious when you look on the sidelines. keeping the ball in our hands and out of theirs is going to be the most important thing moving forward.
Now, the Grangers are the favorite in this one. Now, granted, I've seen a lot of the media outlets in Georgia covering high school football across this bracket. They really believe in this North Clayton football team. They have put the Grangers on upset alert this week, and we'll see exactly how that pans out. It's going to be a good one as captains are now coming to the center of the field. Looks like Julian Jones, Corn Brown. We got our Braylon Smith out there, and then Fred Vaughn. So those will be your captains today. And we will go down shortly to Tommy, who will have the coin toss. I'm excited for this one, Drake.
I am too. I've been thinking about it all week, been seeing patience, but in the back of my mind, I've been getting ready for Granger football. You can't beat it. November and the Grangers, it just goes together.
Grangers in all blue helmet, blue jersey, blue pants. And the North Clayton Eagles in their blue and white as well. They'll have the white tops and the silver helmet and silver pants. And we will go out to the officials on the field right now for the coin toss.
All right, so you got a standard U.S. dollar, heads, tails. Standard U.S. dollar, heads, tails. North Clayton, you are the visiting team. You get to call the toss. What is your call? What did he call?
Tails.
Tails is the call. It is heads.
We won the ball first half.
Lagrange has won the toss, wants to receive. North Clayton, which end zone do you want to defend? So you want to kick towards the scoreboard. Put your back.
We won the toss, elected to receive. North Clayton will be kicking into the sun.
Well, you heard it here first. The Granger's going to be aggressive, going to take the ball after winning the toss. And, it's just that time of the day. Here on a Saturday at Callaway Stadium, we're getting set, and we will have kickoff when we come back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
When it rains, it pours, unless your gutters are doing their job. That's why Ricky Smith Roofing now offers professional gutter installations. Whether you're replacing old, damaged gutters or starting fresh, they'll install a system that will keep your home protected. With over 30 years of trusted service across East Alabama and West Georgia, you can count on quality work done right. Call them today for a free estimate at 706-884-0195 and visit them on Facebook or on the web at rickysmithroofing.com. Ricky Smith Roofing.
If you got a leak, Papa Smith, take a peek.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in Lagrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
visit wellstar.org/westga.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now here at Callaway Stadium, about to get this one kicked off. The Grangers have just come out of their banner and onto the sidelines in front of this raucous crowd here at Callaway Stadium. And the Granger faithful are putting on a show and hoping they will do this, that their team will do the same here today. Grangers won the toss and elected to take the ball first half. So back deep will be Antonio Parks and DeAnthony Stewart for the Grangers. And this first quarter kickoff is brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GNC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com.
If you were to tell me that Georgia and Texas were playing today, looking at this crowd, you wouldn't even know it. We got a great crowd here for the game tonight. I see Coach Blandenberg over there in an all-blue blazer. He's the reason we're having success as a program. One of the reasons we're having success, doing a great job there at the middle school.
Young Granger's such a huge part of this team. Even with over 24 seniors on this one, you have that mix of youth and senior leadership. And the tee is up for the North Clayton Eagles. It'll be number 19, Abubakar Diallo.
I think that was great.
You did a good job on that one.
Thank you, sir. Gentlemen, let's get this one underway, shall we? It's a little pooch kick, and it's going to be Calvin Snowberger who fills it at the 25. He'll make a little jab step, and now he's up past the 35, and it'll be good starting field position for the Grangers at their own 40.
It seemed like they would have scouted us on that play and not kicked it to Calvin.
Teams have been doing that all year, Tommy, and it has
burned
never
them
resulted
too.
in anything good for them. So maybe it's just the fact of the matter of the fact that the special teams for the Grangers are so good, and that's just such a huge part of it. And now it'll be 1st and 10, ladies and gentlemen. Just getting this one started. First play from scrimmage. Grangers from their own 40-yard line. Caden Thomas is the back in the backfield with Dylan Barber. 2 receivers split out to the top. This is from the right hash. They'll hand this one off to Caden Thomas, and he's got a nice hole up past the 45 to about the 46, a gain of 6 yards on first down. We'll take that every time.
Just a good push on the front line up there, and we just got to dominate that offensive line.
Grangers going with a little tempo here. Hayden Johnson will rotate out to the right. It's still Caden Thomas out in the backfield, and it's going to be a quarterback power for Dylan Barber, and he's got the edge. He's well into North Clayton territory and down for a first down. A big play early for Dylan Barber with his legs, and the Grangers are on the move.
It's exactly what you want to see from Lagrange. You want to keep North Clayton's offense obviously off the field. It's nothing flashy. It's coming right at you downhill. Want to wear this team out early and often.
1st and 10 at the Eagles' 33-yard line for the Grangers. They come out in the pistol now. And Barber will take the snap and fake it and throws off to the left. And Julian Jones was the intended receiver, but he was covered well by the DB for North Clayton, Dallas Fisher, who is 6'2", listed as a senior on this team. So incomplete pass now. 10:56 to go here in quarter number 1. 2nd and 10 for the Grangers. This ball set on the left hash at the North Clayton 33. And it'll be a handoff to Caden Thomas. Thomas up the middle. He's got the first down and more, and he rumbles inside the 15, and he broke another tackle. He just barreled through a couple of guys, and it'll be a first down for the Grangers at the 13-yard line.
We've got a flag on the field here. I don't know if there was interior hold on that or not. It's on about the 23-yard line, so let's see what.
Yeah, they're walking it back.
Wonder if they'll give us the first down here with a marker right at the 23-yard line. It'll be interesting to see what the refs think.
Yeah, they'll back it up. We'll just replay the second down.
Okay.
Or replay first down.
So that was a second down play.
Yeah, it was a second down play. So we'll replay second down, be second in about 9.
Yeah, virtually a reset. They'll spot it, yeah, right at the 33. It's 2nd and 10 after the holding penalty.
You like how Lagrange is coming out here, trying to keep it fairly balanced. A little bit of run, a little bit of pass.
Yeah, now Antonio Parks checks in for the Grangers in the backfield. 2 receivers at the bottom of this formation from the middle hash. And they will flip it to Jordan Stringer. And Stringer on the jet touch pass has close to a first down, but another marker comes in on the backside of the play.
Got another penalty flag. That may have been a
we're seeing the officials are discussing it right now.
It was thrown early, so I don't think it was a hold. It may have been a.
They actually pick it up, yeah. So they pick up the flag, and now it's a 3rd and short for the Grangers at the North Clayton 24-yard line. They need the 23, so this will be an official 3rd and 1.
Long 1, short 2.
In the shotgun, it'll be a handoff to Parks, and Parks has got a hole. He's got the first down to around the 21-yard line. So another fresh set after a couple of, one penalty kind of set the drive back a little bit, but now we're close to red zone for the Grangers here. 2 minutes gone in the first quarter. Checking out late for the Grangers there's Rex Wallace.
A lot of off coverage here by these North Clayton defenders.
DB's back, and now Barber checking the play at the line. We got a little rotation with the guards going up. And it'll be a handoff to Parks, and a nice burst through the hole there of a gain of about 4 up to the 16-yard line. That will be an official gain of 5, actually. So 2nd down and 5 for the Grangers.
Great push from the offensive line on that.
The Grangers are doing a great job, good push up front with the O-line, but as well as doing some spread formations here. It's forcing North Clayton to not really be able to stack the box and getting good movement every time we're running the ball here.
And Grangers keeping fresh legs, and Caden Thomas checks back into the backfield. 2nd down and 5, and it's going to be another quarterback power. Dylan Barber looking for the edge. He's got it, and he makes a jab step inside, and now he's inside the 10-yard line. Got the 1st down, and it'll be 1st and goal at the 5.
Just did a good stutter step there and picked up about 3 extra yards just by the respect for his speed and agility.
Yeah, Barber's not just a downhill runner, man. He's got some great agility, and he's got he showed it off there with a nice cut move.
Very good vision.
1st and goal at the 5 for the Grangers. It'll be a handoff to Caden Thomas. Thomas bursts through the hole. Touchdown, Grangers. First blood for Big Blue.
Very simple play there. Had a pulling guard from the left side there. Created a great hole for him. Just follow your defenders. He's going to lead you to the promised land. Great drive there by the Grangers, and it took up a good amount of time on the clock.
Yeah, 3 minutes and 2 seconds on the drive, and that came from the Granger 40-yard line. Cooper Metcalf on to kick the extra point.
Cam Bell and Zazrick Dorsey.
The hold from Julian Jones is good, and the kick is good. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a good start to this one. 7-0 Grangers. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
You want pizza. Your whole family wants pizza. But you want it your way, and the kids want it 3 different ways. So what do? You need Your Pie in Lagrange on Bull Street, because at Your Pie, you get your own pizza pie made just for you. Add as many toppings as you want, and the kids make theirs as wacky as they like. Then you enjoy your pizza at Your Pie while your family debates what your youngest ordered. Is it a pizza or a new dish altogether? Your Pie. Bull Street, downtown LaGrange.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Handy Funeral Home in LaGrange.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
7-0 Grangers. Cooper Metcalf's kick is into the end zone and a touchback for the North Clayton Eagles. And we were just talking about him all pregame, and now we get to see him for the first time. It's Justin Murphy, the North Clayton Eagles quarterback, who is a huge part of their offense and a very talented player. And the Grangers out in front early, and we'll see just exactly what their defensive game plan is for this talented offense.
Just got to play disciplined, sound defense.
They come out in the shotgun, trips to the right from the middle of the field. Grangers showing blitz, and it's Corn Brown off the edge, and it'll be a keeper for Murphy. He read that one well, and he makes a guy miss, and he's got about 8 yards on 1st down on the quarterback read.
Yeah, you look like LaGrange had him in the backfield there. Maybe it was a little over tenacious, maybe is the word we're looking for. Clearly got a QB spy on him. The guy can move.
Picked up 7 on that 1st yard.
It was a good read by Murphy, too. The outside backer blitz came from Corn Brown.
Made good penetration on that.
And they'll come out again in that same set, this time from the right hash, and trips to the right, a little bit of a bunch. And now they bring the receiver in motion to the left. They'll hand this one off up the middle, and Corn Brown was there initially, and he actually ends up making the tackle. And it'll be a 3rd down and around 2 or 3 after the handoff went to Washington.
He popped him hard, and he backed up about 2 steps and then was able to twist off and get back to the original line of scrimmage.
So big early 3rd down for this Granger defense, up 7-0 with 8 minutes to go here in quarter number 1, trying to get a 3-and-out from North Clayton. And Murphy, the quarterback in the shotgun here, this time trips to the left.
At a distance here where you think they're going to roll them out or just try to get them right down the middle.
It's going to be a speed option, and Murphy shedding tackles, and wow, what an incredible play to make something out of what would have been a loss, and he's got the first down up to the 40-yard line.
He took off to the left, and he had about 3 people hemmed him up, and he was able to cut back across the grain and pick up a good 11 or 12 yards.
Broke 2 tackles there and switched field. It was a speed option that really the Grangers had contained and blown up, but couldn't wrap up the talented quarterback Murphy there on that one. So it's a fresh set of downs for the Eagles at their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10.
Like trying to hem up soup with a fork.
There you go. I love your analogies, Tommy. Trips left here. They bring motion right, and Murphy will drop back, and he's pressured, and they throw it away. And he did just barely get that throw off before he was brought down, and Popoli was there. So good penetration from the Grangers up front. We mentioned that pregame. That would be a big key. And here we are, 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass.
Got to be excited here looking at this first drive. There's not a play that the Grangers have made in this first drive where we're not there in the backfield, just almost over pursuing, but seems like play by play we're figuring those things out, learning this quarterback how he wants to move.
Well, Kevin Appleby will check into the game for Jamarcus Benton on this play on 2nd and 10. In the offset pistol now, and it's Murphy throwing off to the right. It's complete to his receiver Ellerby, and it's got about 3 or 4 yards up to the 45. So now we're looking at a 3rd and 5, a little bit further behind the chains than they were on their last 3rd down.
Pipoli back in on the pressure on that. Almost got him.
So both teams have converted each of their first 3rd down opportunities so far. This is North Clayton's 2nd 3rd down opportunity here. 3rd and 5 from the North Clayton 35-yard line. Granger fans on their feet for this one, trying to root on their defense to get off the field. Trips to the left, and Murphy stands in the pocket, delivers, and oh, what an incredible catch out there on the right side up to the Granger 30-yard line goes the intended receiver. Wow.
Back shoulder on that, and he came back up and made a huge catch, covered very well.
And that's number 11, Tristan Maggot, who's a senior listed at 6'3". And he made every bit of that 6'3" frame count on that one.
That's exactly right. Not a whole lot you can do there. Great coverage by our DB. He teaches that throw when you're running down that sideline. Just give him a back shoulder, make it where only the receiver can make a play, and he went up and did that. Clearly seeing why this guy's a 4-star quarterback.
And now Granger territory at the 30. It's 1st and 10, and we got some whistles. And it's going to be offsides on the Grangers. So Grangers getting a little of their own medicine with the hard count here early in this. So they'll walk it down to the 25-yard line of the Grangers. Once again, 6:52 left to go here in quarter number 1. Grangers lead 7-0, but the North Clayton Eagles are on the move here. And off to the left is complete, and it's Glass, Dravion Glass, who was able to bring it up for a 3-yard gain on a wide receiver screen up to the 22 and make it 2nd and short.
Sophomore player there. Looks like they got a lot of younger guys with a lot of talent. North Clayton may be a team that's going to make some noise in the newer classification.
I almost had I was almost reading the back of their names for back of their jerseys for names, but all of them say Eagles. So
I did notice that. I didn't know what they said. I'm glad you got the binoculars to see that.
Yeah, there are a lot of Eagles on this team.
So here we go, 2nd and 1 for North Clayton. Rangers showing blitz off the left side, and they motion out to the right, and they'll hand this one off to Washington up the middle, who's got what looks to be 1st down yardage at the 20.
Going to be just across the 20, right on the 19.
They'll put it right down on the left hash at the 20-yard line, but that is a fresh set of downs for North Clayton. Well, we mentioned that This was a much improved North Clayton team, and their offense is showing that so far. We'll see if they can punch it in here or the Grangers will hold sway. 1st and 10 from the Granger 20 for the Eagles. They come out trips right. They motion out left to the halfback, and it's going to be a jailbreak screen, and the play is broken, and we got a flag on the back end. But they do bring Murphy down for what amounts to around a 3-yard loss. We'll see exactly what the penalty is here. It would be nice for the Grangers to get some field position back.
The side judge threw a penalty flag out there, and it looked like that their left tackle hooked us on that play. Let's see what they're going to call.
They look to be getting set to walk it back. Yes, it is a hold on North Clayton. So that will hurt their cause for the moment at least. If you're just joining us, 5:15 to go here in quarter number 1. An early touchdown from Caden Thomas has the Grangers on the board up 7-0, but North Clayton driving here. Although just set back, it'll be 1st and 20 at the Granger 30-yard line for the Eagles. And now in the shotgun, and 2 receivers to each side of this formation. Motion to the right, and it looks like they got an early start there. Yeah, number 11.
1st and 25 for them.
Yeah, it's Tristan Maggot again, who had that great catch early. With the 5-yard penalty on a false start. So now they go back to the 35-yard line, and now we're looking at 1st and 25 for North Clayton.
You think about North Clayton here with their quarterback, Justin Murphy. Just down in distance, they're really saying, hey, make a play for us, almost like a backyard football type play. To give Lagrange the opportunity to maybe play some off coverage and really look to contain him.
Yeah, the improvisational type football can be some of the deadliest, as a lot of people know.
Especially at this level.
So 3 receivers come out to the right here, and now they switch backfield members on 1st and 25.
It's 2 guys in motion at the same time.
A lot of motion.
A lot of motion. I thought they're going to call it.
Yeah, they finally do. Yeah, and now North Clayton kind of seems to be out of sorts here on their offensive play calling.
Yeah, they're just a little out of sync.
Quarterback is clearly visibly frustrated. I think sometimes the coaches need to remember this is high school football. We don't have to complicate this.
So this 3 straight penalties on North Clayton has lost them 20 yards, and it's 2nd and 30. Or excuse me, yeah, 2nd and 30. Or first and 30. See, I'm losing track of things now. I'm out of sorts. And they're still moving off to the right here. Trips to the right. And the snap finally does come on time. And Murphy looking, and it's sacked! All the way back at the 42-yard line. And I believe that's Hezekiah Avery that got in on that one.
Hezekiah Avery got him. Corn Brown turned him in, and Hezekiah finished him off, coming in from that backside.
So now I'm hoping Napier is getting with the sideline judge here. To the far right side of the field, they had 2 receivers both on the ball, which would have made the inside guy ineligible. Something we should be looking for as they continue to make all these formation changes.
So it's 2nd and 32 for North Clayton at the 42-yard line of the Grangers. We'll see what kind of chunk yardage that they can possibly look to get to make a manageable 3rd down. Out to the right, and it's going to be Murphy on a design quarterback draw, and he is making moves out to the right, and he gains to about the 32 before he's pushed out of bounds. So a net gain of 10 in the end, and it'll be 3rd down and 22.
Yeah, they're definitely in 4-down territory right here. And they just got to kind of control this and not let them get a big 3rd down play.
Yeah, I didn't see the field goal kicker make more than a PAT, and even that was questionable.
Yeah, they went with a pooch kick on the opening kickoff, so you don't anticipate them trying much more than a 15-ish yard field goal. So they come out trips right on the right hash for North Clayton.
Timeout.
And now we've got
They've
a
got a
timeout
timeout.
from North Clayton. So they're first, 7-0 Grangers. 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
At Overboard Marine, we believe service is the difference. With decades of experience, our team is dedicated to delivering expert repairs, trusted maintenance, and the best boat sales experience around. Whether it's your very first boat or the upgrade you've been dreaming of, we're here to earn your trust and keep you on the water season after season. At Overboard, honesty, expertise, and customer satisfaction aren't just words. They're our mission, because at the end of the day, service is the difference. Visit us today at 23 Bush Drive in Lagrange. Overboard Marine.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you at Callaway Stadium. Chandler Wilkerson, Tommy Whitworth, Drake Childress with you here. And the Grangers lead this one 7-0 coming out of a North Clayton timeout. Their first, as North Clayton is facing a 3rd and 22 at the Granger 32-yard line. We'll see exactly what they can draw up and see if the Grangers can get this defense off the field. Tommy, you mentioned there's probably 4-down territory for the Eagles. We'll see what they can get in terms of a manageable 4th down here on 3rd and 22. Grangers making a shift on the D-line. Motion to the right is Washington. And now they take off downfield. Murphy throwing off his back foot. He's got a man out there, and ooh, a
Great
beautiful
play.
It's
Great
Kendra
play.
Williams.
Kendra, he has been the most improved player this year as our defensive back. I was talking to Tristan Dozier about, he reminded me so much of Tristan Dozier when he was a sophomore.
Yeah, they put Kendra Williams on an island out there, and he answered the call with a beautifully defended play on another talented sophomore for North Clayton and Drayvon Glass.
Just turned at the right time, made a good read on it, and stuck his hand out and blocked it off. Couldn't have played it better.
Yeah, the coach's booth next to us wanted a pass interference call, but
no, that was 5 yards from it.
That was
it
very
not.
clean. But now here it is, 4th and 22, and the Eagles' offense is still on the field. So we'll see what they draw up here to try and keep the ball. It's Murphy. He drops back. He's throwing over the middle, and a wheel route is wide open, and a busted play results in a North Clayton touchdown. Oh, a busted coverage really cost the Grangers on a wheel route. And that is just what the doctor ordered for the North Clayton Eagles.
That was a dagger right there. I mean, we had them right where we wanted them, and it just...
Yeah, you got to be thinking for the Grangers there on that drive. Self-inflicted wounds. We're protecting well, a little bit of over pursuit, and then the same thing there. Just so focused on that quarterback there. Running back seeps out of the backfield. Easy pitch and pass there for a touchdown.
And pitch and catch is exactly what it was. Nobody was there, unfortunately, on the back end of that wheel route. And North Clayton has blocked PAT, and now it's going the other way. Oh, no, I think they whistled it dead.
Yeah, I think it's been whistled dead. But
the PAT
take Harvey Easter from running it all the way back.
Yeah, so the PAT was blocked, so it remains a Granger lead. It's 7-6, 1:51 left to go in the first quarter. We'll see you guys in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Agent Matt Orr is there. Contact Matt for a quote today.
Hey there, it's T.O.W. here at Kia Lagrange. It's No Shave November, and I want to encourage men to change the face of men's health by getting screened. This month, I am featuring the 26 Kia Sportage LX. Folks, if you want to make your presence known, this compact crossover SUV is perfect. It comes loaded with tech and the class leader in rear seat legroom. Check us out online at KiaLagrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
7-6, Grangers lead, 1:51 here in the first quarter, and that was a bit of a scary situation there for the Grangers as the pooch kick kind of landed in no man's land, but the Grangers did jump on it at the 25-yard line, so it'll be 1st and 10 for them.
Calvin Snowberger saved a disaster on that. We should have been more aggressive on catching that. Could have caught it on the run and picked up another 5 or 10 yards.
Nevertheless, it's Granger football at the 25, and this one will go to Clayton Thomas. And Thomas is working up the middle. A helmet flies loose.
Yeah,
I believe that's North Clayton.
One of North Clayton's players' helmets came off.
Gain of around 4 in the end. A good first down gain on what looked like a well-defended play. So now we're looking at 2nd and 6 after a 4-yard gain by Clayton Thomas. Thomas remains in the game here. Grangers will switch sides with him. 2 receivers out at the top of this formation on 2nd and 6. It's going to be Barber. Barber with a quarterback keeper. Barber up the middle, and he spins his way for first down yardage. A good second effort. And now we got some after.
I don't know what those flags are for, but they came flying in.
Yeah, after the play, a flag flies in. It's a first down for the Grangers for right now. We'll see exactly what this is about.
To all our viewers out there, we apologize for the box next to us. We are definitely not soundproof today.
Face mask. Defense.
So now we've got
play.
a defensive face mask. Yeah, we've got a passionate coach's booth next to us. So
That's a 15-yarder
I can
too.
hear them. I can hear them off of me, but I don't know if anyone hears that on the broadcast. Hopefully not. But after the face mask penalty, it'll walk the Grangers up to midfield with 1 minute and a second left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Grangers. They'll hand it off to Parks, and Parks working his way. He's got a good move up the middle, past the 40, makes another move, and another man misses, and now he's off to the races inside the 10. Touchdown, Grangers!
What a beautiful run. He had such good vision. He made about 4 cuts doing that thing. It's just unbelievable.
Put the knife away. Antonio Parks cutting them up.
Great run there. Good old boomer play right there. Looks like we're headed for a shootout here.
50 yards from Antonio Parks, and the Grangers looking to double up on the lead. Cooper Metcalf's PAT is up and good. It's 14-6 Grangers. Still 44 seconds to go in this first quarter. We'll see y'all in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather, having a chance to talk about flu shots. Perry, I know nobody wants to think about the flu, but hey, a little prevention can make that flu situation a lot better.
It can, Coleman. Here in 2025, we are ready to go with the flu vaccines. We have high dose and regular dose. They're the trivalents. We can bill your insurance, and all you do is come by and see us at all 3 of our locations, and we're ready to go.
There you go. Come see them right here for your flu shot at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton, and at holmespharmacy.com.
WELR FM Roanoke LaGrange. LaGrange High School football is brought to you by MC's Heating and Air.
That is the sound of waiting too long. Ricky Smith Roofing stops small leaks before they become big problems. With over 36 years of experience, our in-house team handles it all. Rain or shine, you can count on Ricky Smith Roofing to keep you covered. Repairs, replacements, and everything in between. Don't wait. If you've got a leak, let old Smith take a peek. Call 706-884-0195 for a free estimate.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
14-6 Grangers, just under a minute to go here in quarter number 1. David Everett, your LaGrange Edward Jones financial advisor. David Everett believes in learning about you so he can understand what you're working toward before you invest your money, where you are planning for retirement, saving for college, or your children or grandchildren trying to protect your financial future of your family. Call David Everett or search Edward Jones, David Everett, to get started. His office is on the square in downtown LaGrange. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. 1st and 10 for North Clayton at the 20-yard line. Murphy scanning the field. He throws deep over the middle and in and out of the hands of his intended receiver who was wide open. It was Washington who had the touchdown on the wheel route just a moment ago, and that was a dime from Murphy that went unanswered.
Absolutely. Looked like a flawless throw there. Really need to tighten up on the back end. We're going with a lot of man coverage, which makes sense in high school, but with a quarterback like this that you don't see all that often, maybe back him off just a little bit.
You got to be careful with a runner like this playing man coverage too, because if he recognizes that early enough, he can take off and go for a while.
Absolutely.
So 2nd and 10 after the drop pass with 36 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Grangers lead 14-6 here in round number 1 of the 3A state playoffs. It's Murphy handing this one off, and at this time it's the first carry for Clayton Gates, who gains nothing.
Appleby in on a great tackle on that.
So here we go, trying to avoid going 3 and out. Is North Clayton here. It's 3rd and 10. We'll see if they run another play before the quarter ends. They don't have to. Clock is under 10 seconds to go now. They haven't broke the huddle, so. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter of play. Here at Callaway Stadium, we've got a good one brewing. Possible shootout in the makes, but the Grangers on top 14-6. And we will start quarter number 2 when we come back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Winter weather is rolling in. Is your system ready for the season? At MC's Heating and Air, our fall maintenance keeps your home comfortable and your unit running strong during the cold season. We'll clean outdoor units, replace air filters, and inspect your system to make sure it's ready for the cold days ahead. Don't wait for a breakdown. Clearing debris, cleaning vents, and checking your thermostat now can save you money later. Call MC's Heating and Air today at 706-523-2661 and stay cozy all season long.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Start of quarter number 2 here at Callaway Stadium. Chandler Wilkerson, Tommy Whitworth, and Drake Childress with you. Grangers on top. And
Just talking to Coach Hardy, and he said that Kevin Appleby probably will be the valedictorian of this class. Absolutely a brilliant kid.
And he's on the quarterback spot for Justin Murphy right now, and they're going to wrap him up after a gain of around 4 on 3rd down to start the quarter. And here we are, North Clayton with another decision to make. This time, this 4th down comes deep in their own half, and we'll see if they punt it away. It looks like they're bringing on the special teams unit.
Pivotal play here if they were to choose to go for it on 4th and 6. I just think that'd be a little too aggressive.
Well, you know, they went for it on 4th and 22, and it turned out pretty well for them there on that first drive. But, yeah, I mean, you don't want to give up this kind of field position if you don't have to, and they will bring on the punt unit. Calvin Snowberger back for the Grangers standing at the 45-yard line.
You got to think based off blocking that field goal that we're probably going to try to do the same here on a punt.
Grangers have blocked a punt so far this year. They come after this one, and, they look like they got a piece of it.
Definitely.
And it will roll to the North Clayton 44-yard line before it's down. So, yeah, got a piece of that one. I thought maybe for a second they didn't, and a flag might come out. But no flags, and the Grangers have the ball now. Let's see. Already a minute gone by here in quarter number 2 with a 14-6 lead. And so far, the story of the game for the Grangers offense has been the run game. And they've been getting a great push up front by the big men, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. But we will see here on 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line of North Clayton. Caden Thomas, the back in the backfield. It's a fake, and now Barber will roll out. Just his second pass attempt of the day, and on the right side of things, it looked like he was looking for Julian Jones out there. He had a one-on-one but the DB had that one covered. That was, again, Dallas Fisher on the coverage. So they've thrown Fisher's way twice, looking for Julian Jones, and no dice so far.
Yeah, so far the Grangers are doing exactly what you were looking for, like we talked about for a key to the game. Keep the ball in your hands, slow drives, everything methodical.
So 2nd and 10 now for the Grangers. Handoff goes to Thomas. Thomas up the middle, and he's got the 40, maybe the 39-yard line, a gain of around 3 or 4.
It'll be about 3rd and about 7.
Yeah. The Grangers need the 33. They're at the 39, so it's 3rd and 6 officially. So 3 receivers on the field for the Grangers here on 3rd and 6, 2 to the top, and Julian Jones lined up one-on-one at the bottom.
Hey, man.
Here we go.
Looks like we got him to push. Yeah, they pushed over. They pushed over Noah Stargell on that play. And number 24, Carl Henderson, was the guilty party on that account. Now it'll be 3rd and 1. So a little more manageable on this 3rd down for the Grangers.
Got to give the ball here to Clayton Thomas. I think you trust him for 1 to 2 yards here pretty easily with this front.
They do have 7 in the box here, and they'll hand it off to Thomas. He's got that 1st down yardage, and he spins off of one guy and maybe gains to around the 31 in the end. So looks like he got about 4, and the formula works just fine there.
Just offensive line is just doing an exceptional job today. There's another flag on the play. I don't know what this is. It may be a hold on us. Let's just see.
Looks like if it was a hold, though, we'd still get the 1st down based off where the flag was thrown.
Well, it back it up and still be 3rd down in probably about 8.
So they are going to back it up. It is a hold on the Grangers.
It was on the other side of the play, so I didn't know what that had to do with it. They're just going to move it
So
3rd and about 11.
Yeah, this complicates things for the Grangers offense. That moves the ball all the way back to the 46-yard line, and the Grangers need the 33.
Was that a hold or was that a face mask?
It looks in the area of a personal foul. Either way, it's going to be a rollout for Dylan Barber here on 3rd and long. He throws a man out there. It is complete. It's Julian Jones. He's inside the 20 and inside the 10 before he's brought out of bounds.
Exactly what we were talking about in the pregame. Who's going to step up and be that guy for the Grangers to replace Malachi? Julian's been coming on hot here in the 2nd half of the season. Great catch and run there.
Well, they had good vision on that and made one side step and picked up another 10 or 15 yards. And
so first completion for Dylan Barber of the afternoon is a big one. 1st and goal from the Grangers at the 8. It'll be Barber off to the left side, and Jordan Stringer was on a slant route, and he batted the ball up into the air, incomplete. So now we got a Granger slow to get up. It's Stringer.
I think he got popped when he stepped up trying to catch it. The ball was a little high, and he almost came down with it, but Coach Napier's out there checking on him.
We'll check on Stringer, and we'll be back here in 30 seconds.
For the right location and perfecting your product. Auto Owners insures your small business because it isn't small to you.
Only 36 more to go.
That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in Lagrange if auto owners make sense for you.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here at Callaway Stadium. Grangers lead 14-6. Have a 2nd and goal coming up, and Jordan Stringer is up now. He's being helped off the field. We'll check in on him in just a moment. Once again, 1st team all-region here in Region 2. Received those honors. A great pass catcher that really developed as a blocker as well in this run game. So we hope the best for Jordan as he goes off the field. 2nd and goal for the Grangers now. They're on the far hash. From the 8-yard line, it'll be Caden Thomas who checks in the game at running back. 2 receivers to the bottom of this formation for the Grangers.
We move.
And we got a whistle. It's going to be on the Grangers.
Just a little bit of movement over there.
So the sun's glaring on me a little bit down here in the booth, Tommy. So I got these awesome binoculars that Drake gave me.
Oh, yeah,
so I'm seeing things pretty clearly. But
he'd be calling you Mike number 2.
There you go. Mike, if you're listening.
Come on, Caden.
Here's Caden Thomas.
Another flag.
And it looks like they might get the Grangers for another hold. But Caden, for now, is into the end zone. But it's likely coming back.
I don't think we held. I think we just tackled.
It's the second time number 9's helmets come off there, and they get them a tighter chin strap.
It's going to be on the 4-yard line, so move back to the 14, so it'll be 2nd and goal from probably around the 14 or 15-yard line.
The Grangers have held the ball for the better part of this quarter already, and some tough penalties where so far they've overcome them. This will back it up to Tommy, you're right, the 14-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from there.
We scored a touchdown this. That means we'll have gained about 120 yards this drive.
Yeah, might not have netted out that many, but gross for sure.
This is about the distance, I believe, when we threw to Julian Jones against Sandy Creek last year on a post play. Looks like we're running basically the same thing.
Now it's going to be a double reverse, and around the corner and inside the 10 again goes that one looks like, it's Jadarius Render.
He was coming around and got him on the 8-yard line. I thought he was going to be able to cut that corner and get all the way in here.
Yeah, he did. He did get the edge, but kudos to the DB on the back end of the play for North Clayton.
He was moving fast in on me and Trip Foster, and we had to jump out of the way.
So in the end, it's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down and goal, basically from where we started this goal-to-go situation at the 8. Motion to the left, Aiden Johnson. And now it's going to be quarterback power from Dylan Barber. Barber spins, and he's out of bounds at the 2, maybe the 3.
3-yard line.
It looked like he might reach for it for a second there, but he thought better of it, and probably a smart move, and now it'll be 4th and goal.
Well, Aiden Johnson did a wonderful job of blocking and getting him what he did get on there, but we just didn't have one extra man on that other guy.
Well, 4th and goal for the Grangers, and the offense is still on the field here. They need 3 yards.
We're going to try to get them to jump.
It's all packed. Yeah, the hard count comes from Dylan Barber. No jump for North Clayton on that one. Now Fred Vaughn and Parker Poe will switch places, and they do snap the ball. Over the top goes, and it's a touchdown! Aiden Johnson!
That's so good to see
jump
him.
Pass there.
That's so good to see Aiden Johnson. You know, he's an unsung hero over here. He's been blocking. I keep telling him I'm going to see him do a wheel route, but that's as good as a wheel route.
And Drake, you said it was a Tim Tebow-esque jump pass, and we've seen that down here in SEC country in the days of yore. And the Grangers now going to be on top 21-6 pending this extra point from Cooper Metcalf, which is up and good. And the Grangers having a good time here in the first half over the North Clayton Eagles. We'll see you guys in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, football fans. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC is proud to sponsor high school football. We love being part of supporting high school sports. We salute the team, coaches, band, cheerleaders, and especially the families and fans. We are proud to be your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Visit us online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 off I-85 in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
When we started our small independent pharmacy, we wanted to set ourselves apart by providing service that is exceedingly, abundantly above anything a customer could ask. Well, the medicine cabinet did just that, exceed customers' expectations. As we have grown to help serve our community, our service has not been forgotten. The medicine cabinet on Moody Bridge, Vernon, and Lee's Crossing is your locally owned pharmacy. When you are a part of the medicine cabinet family, we will do everything we can to make you feel right at home.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
8:40 to go here in quarter number 2. Grangers now lead 21-6 off of a Dylan Barber passing touchdown, 3 yards to Aiden Johnson. And Cooper Metcalf's kick is into the end zone again.
Eagle. 1, 2, 3.
Don't do it, Tommy.
Eagle.
Don't do it, Tommy.
I got to get the Pauly clan all over here. I got Jake and his 2 boys over here.
We got a handoff on the jet sweep here on first down. It'll gain around 6 for North Clayton up to the 26.
What do you think about that, Grandpa?
Nothing better.
Coach Pauly.
Love it, Coach Pauly. So a gain of around 6 from Drayvon Glass, the sophomore, who's been targeted a few times in the passing game and the running game. So good gain on first for the Eagles there. 2nd and 4. Trips to the left for the Eagles. Grangers go 4 down linemen here. And it'll be another little speed option, and Murphy has got the first down yardage, and he's brought down right at the 32 before his first momentum is stopped.
Appleby in on a good tackle on that open field tackle before he could get started and rolling.
Yeah, it looks like Appleby is the main QB spy. Him and Corn Brown have kind of been sharing responsibilities, and both of them have done a great job so far.
Just so proud of these guys.
So 1st and 10 now for North Clayton at their own 32. Again, a 3 wide receiver set. Murphy throws off to the left, and it tipped out of the hands of the receiver and almost went into Jadarius Render's hands. But it's an incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 10. The sun's glaring on me. I got to keep my hand up.
We got about another 30, 45 minutes of that.
So 2nd and 10 from their own 32 as North Clayton once again comes out in the 4 receiver set, trips to the left. And a little bit of a jab step on the motion, and Murphy is pressured up the middle. He tries to take off, and now he throws over the middle, and man, another incredible catch.
We're going to get a late hit on. We're going to get a late hit on their quarterback.
Oh, he's down.
Yeah, he's slow to get up.
They'll probably add that on to the end of the play.
But again, as they try to decipher exactly what the penalty will be, it's Tristan Maggott, the 6'3 senior, who went up on a one-on-one, tight covered again, and just made an incredible catch where, I mean, it looked like he was bobbling it, and then he brought it down right in the middle of the field at the Granger 47.
Yeah, you can't really be mad about anything the Grangers are doing defensively. These guys are making plays. They're playing as advertised. They got athletes on the field.
So after the penalty is assessed, it'll be walked down to the Granger 32-yard line.
Grandmama and great-grandmama.
Once again, it's 21-6 Grangers with 7:15 to go here in quarter number 2. With North Clayton now in Granger territory at the 32. And they are checking on Murphy, the quarterback, who seems to still be in some pain. He's down, so we'll...
He's up. They get him up. I think they just knocked the wind out of him.
Yeah,
he's going to be fine. He's a competitor.
He was rolling around. He was walking off the field for now under his own power.
He's just a junior, and thank God we're going into a different region next year.
Yeah.
Unless they follow us into that region.
Funny story, I think Coach Napier was telling me that a couple of years ago that he came into the game on the back half of things as a freshman, and they gave us problems.
He's special. They'll have to set him out for a play or two and get his wind back under himself. Let's see who we got in there as their quarterback.
Looks like the sophomore that's been playing a little bit of receiver as well as corner.
It's going to be Glass to take the snap here. Way different of a frame. They'll hand this one off, and up the middle they go. It'll be stopped in the backfield as Corn Brown making a great play off the edge at his linebacker position. No gain on first down. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Got a running back for North Clayton that reminds you of Jerome Bettis, how he's built.
Yeah, he's a big fella. Trying to get the number there.
Number 5, Javion Johnson, listed at 5'10", 185. I'd say that's pre-Big Mac.
Maybe a couple of years ago.
Here he comes back in, number 2 back in, so that's good to see.
So it looks like Murphy is coming back into the game for the Eagles. And it'll be 2nd and 10 from the Granger 32 for North Clayton. Trips to the right, and now we've got whistles. And Murphy is,
I think they call a timeout,
irate. So, yep, North Clayton timeout. They're second, and it's 6:03 left in the half. It's 21-6 Grangers. See you guys in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Ready to hit the water in style? Overboard Marine is your West Georgia Bass Cat dealer. Whether you're chasing trophies or just love a smooth ride, Bass Cat boats deliver the performance, precision, and power you need. Come see the latest models, talk with our team of boating experts, and get ready for your next great adventure. Because when it comes to boats, we don't just float, we go overboard. Because at Overboard Marine, service is the difference. Visit us on 23 Bush Drive in Lagrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
21-6 Grangers over the North Clayton Eagles. Right now, North Clayton just took their second timeout, and it's 2nd and 10 at the Granger 32 for the Eagles. So the Grangers have held sway pretty much offensively outside of one busted coverage. And now here on 2nd down, it'll be Murphy who's trying to find some room to run, and he is being brought down very at the end of the play. And now we got a flag that flies afterward. And now we got a lot of shoving going on. They are trying to short that out, and they finally do separate everybody.
Yeah, it was a little late hit over here, and then they all kind of got it excited about
I'm not going to go as far as to say the hit wasn't a little late, but there might have been a little acting involved in that as well.
Yeah, I mean, I understand the flag there, but Justin Murphy's trying just as hard to get a couple more extra yards there as our defender is to get him out of bounds.
Yeah, he's not exactly in a hurry to go out.
I'm just glad that late hit wasn't on me.
Yeah, I was about to say, you're in the thick of it there, Tommy.
I've learned how to sidestep.
Except that one time at Sandy Creek last year.
I think what's really important here for Lagrange is we get closer to halftime, almost in a similar situation as Upson Lee. North Clayton, just like us, playing for their playoff lives. Emotions have got to be held in check. We talked about what we're so excited and what we've been excited about this season is how we're building a program. You got to hold strong here and continue to operate in a good manner.
Yeah, so this is the second personal foul on the Granger defense this drive. So 30-plus penalty yards has given North Clayton some good life here on this drive in quarter number 2 as they walk it down to the 16-yard line.
You got to protect the quarterback, but he also has to have enough sense to step on out when it's time to step out.
Yeah, because, the tackle was a little awkward there. They were kind of holding on to his left arm, trying to pull him out of bounds, and he continued to spin, and eventually that spin resulted in kind of a dog pile.
Well, and Noah Outland was the one that hit him, but somebody hit him to hit him. I mean, it wasn't his – he, of course, hit him, but he was hit to be hitting. It was right there in front of me. It was just one of those unfortunate things.
So they come out trips to the right from the right hash here on 1st and 10 from the 21. It's going to be Murphy, and he broke contain, and we got flags on the far end. And we've got about 3 or 4 flags that fly in.
Number 4 had a hold on him over here right in front of me, so that ball's going to bounce out about, probably 10 yards from the 11-yard line. So it'll be on the 21-yard line, most likely.
So high tensions here in quarter number 2 have led to some mental mistakes on both ends, and it is going to be a hold on North Clayton. We'll see whether they spot this.
Should be around the 21. Yep, that's where they're putting it.
So eventually a first down and 15 now we're looking at for North Clayton. 5:23 and counting to go here in the first half. Grangers lead 21-6 if you're just joining us.
You wonder if North Clayton will go back to the well here. Ran a play that's similar down and distance, wheel route out of the backfield.
So they come out with 4 receivers, 2 to each side here on 1st and 15.
He moved.
And now we got a movement by the tackle, and they finally do throw the flag after he moved about 2 seconds ago.
He moved. He shifted over about a half a yard. And he got back down in the stance, thought he could get away with it, but he, of course, didn't. We've reminded the referee.
Grangers pumping up the home crowd here.
Great home crowd considering it's a college Saturday and the Georgia is playing Texas up there. This is just amazing to me how many people we got in the stands.
Well, you know, I'll be home in time to watch them.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way I look at it.
And A&M came back and beat South Carolina. Of course, the SEC officials were most likely into that.
So after another false start penalty, we got a 1st and 20 for North Clayton. Here comes the pressure off the edge, and they throws it away. Murphy barely gets it away. He had a guy in the area, but he chipped it short.
Noah Outland putting a lot of pressure on him right there, and so he had to just unload that or take a 10-yard loss.
Yeah, Outland and McLaughlin were both pursuing Murphy there, and gave him a hot hand, and he throws it incomplete. Now we're looking at 2nd and 20. Just under 5 minutes to go here.
Yeah, it's funny to look across our defensive line. You got a big old tall Noah Outland, a little short Abby Ayala, and they just seem to get it done.
So 4 receivers out in this formation again, 2 to each side. They bring motion to the right, and it's Murphy looking, throwing back to the back shoulder, and Nehemiah McLaughlin was there. He had a hand on it, and he's kind of beating himself up a little bit there, but the pass does fall incomplete, and now we're looking at 3rd and 20.
They were trying to backdoor screen over there, and Nehemiah McLaughlin just totally blew it up, and the only thing that he failed to do was catch the ball.
Yeah, it hit his fingertips. It would have been a tough play to make, but you can tell he wanted to make that play. He was hitting on his helmet. But the important thing now is that it's 3rd and 20 for North Clayton, and the Granger faithful are on their feet here at Callaway Stadium.
We got to look for that either backdoor, back shoulder, or wheel route on this, so let's be careful.
They line up 2 of their best receivers to the top of this formation. It's trips out to the left. And it's going to be Murphy rolling out to the left. He throws it out there. It's that same wheel route, and it's caught. It's Glass, and he breaks a couple of tackles and gets into the end zone.
Wow.
My goodness, another busted play on 3rd and long.
Had good coverage on him over there, and he just out-juked us. Somebody down on that side over there. I can't see the number.
Number 13.
So that's Zai Huzzy, who's down for the Grangers. And right now, a couple of home run plays for North Clayton is kept them in this ball game.
He caught the ball on about the 15-yard line and sidestepped about 3 of our defenders who were just over pursuing on that. And it's just a very athletic play on their part.
I'm just not sure why truthfully, I would think that the Grangers would want to play kind of sticks defense there on a 3rd and 20 when you already got beat over the top.
100%.
And basically what ends up being, it's not necessarily a wheel route, but they sit in that zone and it just busts them up again. And there was really only one guy to tackle there in that area, and you don't make that play. You have nobody to rally to the ball. It's kind of a head scratcher.
It kind of reminds me of, and Drake and I were talking about him earlier, LaPerion Perry over there, how he could just make you miss.
Yep, that player for North Clayton, number 4.
Drayvon Glass.
Drayvon Glass is definitely that type of guy, but it makes you wonder, North Clayton's definitely seeing something there. Other than that 2 plays, the defense has done a good job. Obviously, you're dealing with a 4-star quarterback. Makes you think we got these TVs down here underneath these tents. Hopefully we can make an adjustment and see what we're missing. Maybe a breakdown in communication, but something that teams, if Lagrange continues to advance here, something they're certainly going to be looking at.
So with 4:36 to go as the Grangers deal with the injured player Zai Huzzy, and he's up.
I wonder if they'll most likely go for 2 on this extra point right here.
Yeah, two points as the PAT was blocked the first time. 2 points would make this a 7-point game. Right now it's 21-12, the Grangers lead.
Yeah, that leaves us plenty of time with 3 timeouts. On 4 minutes 36 seconds with 3 timeouts.
Yeah, I was just about to say, Tommy, you think the Grangers would go into 4-minute drill mode here with all 3 of their timeouts, trying to, as Drake had been mentioning, methodically drive the ball downfield and kind of just eat this last possession, as the Grangers will have to kick to North Clayton in quarter number 3.
Yeah, we can't afford an 3 and out on our next possession.
No, and it seems that North Clayton operates best in chaos, so they probably would love getting the ball with 10 seconds.
You just said improvisation, backyard football, that's the kind of thing that they have thrived on so far this year, and here we are. The point after will be a 2-point attempt, and they spread it all out, and motion comes to the right, and it's going to be Murphy on a quarterback draw, and he's in. Virtually untouched, and it's 21-14, Grangers lead now. Been cut to 7. So 4:36 left. Grangers will get the ball when we come back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Be unforgettable with a dress from an affair to remember. Preparing for a wedding, prom, homecoming, or any special occasion, we have got you covered with the latest designs from top designers. With over 17 years of experience, our expert stylists are dedicated to making sure you look and feel your best. And don't forget the gentlemen. We offer stylish tuxedos for every event. Visit us today in downtown Lagrange and let us help you create unforgettable memories. At an affair to remember, your perfect look is just a visit away.
When work needs doing or the trail calls, you need a machine that's ready for both, and that's the Honda line of Pioneer side-by-sides. Choose the Compact 520, the powerful 700 series, or go big with the 1000 line, built for 3, 5, or 6. Visit Weathers Honda on Vernon Road or online at weathershonda.com and find your perfect Honda Pioneer side-by-side. For your safety, read your owner's manual, and Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back here at Callaway Stadium, Chandler Wilkerson, Drake Childress, Tommy Whitworth with you here. Grangers lead 21-14. Calvin Snowberger just fielded another kickoff, a little pooch kick from North Clayton, and returned it up to the Granger 37-yard line, and that's where the Grangers will start their next drive. With 4:30 left on the clock, all 3 of their timeouts, North Clayton can only stop the clock one more time. So we'll see what the offense has in store here on this fresh set. And it's going to be a handoff to Caden Thomas on first down, and it is wrapped up in the backfield all the way back to the 34. So it'll be a loss of 3 on first down
They
for
read
Thomas.
that perfectly.
Yeah, they really stacked the box there, and it was kind of a jumbo set both ways, and North Clayton got the better of the push on that one. That was probably the first time they have really won the battle at the line of scrimmage in terms of, the trenches that I've seen so far today.
Mm-hmm.
And now the Grangers will come out 4 receivers in this formation, 2 to each side on 2nd and 13. There we go. And now we got another jump there on Charles Spency, the sophomore.
Picked that 5 yards back up. 2nd down and 8.
So all in all, ends up being a net gain of 2 on first down. Now from the 39, 2nd and 8. It'll be Dylan Barber on the quarterback power, and Caden Thomas sets a good block out there in front, and he's got first down yardage near midfield before they finally whistle that dead.
One thing you got to like about Dylan in this game, I think he's really put emphasis on it, is how he's carrying the ball. Has a tendency to kind of do a little Mike Vick. There he's 4 points of contact, taking really good care of the ball. You got to know teams are looking for that.
The Rangers knocking on the door here of North Clayton's territory once again at their own 48. And already a minute's come off the clock here, so you got to think that the Grangers are going to continue to take their time.
Got 3 timeouts. Let's just methodically take this thing to the half.
1st and 10 Grangers. Handoff goes to Thomas. Thomas up the middle. He's got room to run, and he's into North Clayton territory at the 43-yard line.
Should
good
be
gain
another
of around.
first down.
Yeah, looks like they might mark him a yard short, but another good first down gain for Caden Thomas.
Yeah, marking about a yard short.
Grangers with 40 on the play clock. They come to the line, 2:44. And they'll hand this one off to Antonio Parks, who's got first down yardage on the counter play, and he's inside the 40 to around the 35 where they bring him down for another Granger first down.
Really good play design there. Have given a good hard step to the right, give those O-linemen, that tackle and that guard from the right side, time to make a nice walk. Great play design there by the Grangers.
So all going according to plan on this drive so far for the Granger offense. And a 1st and 10 at the North Clayton 35. Handoff once again, this time to Parks again. And Parks is up the middle to around the 32. A gain of 3 on first down. As we tick towards 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Once again, Grangers have all 3 of their timeouts, so no need to rush.
I'm in a little better shape than you. This sun's gone down behind this tree on me.
I'm getting closer. So 2nd down and 7 for the Grangers. Parks remains in the game. 2 receivers at the top of this formation, and it'll be Barber on the keeper. Barber inside the 30, inside the 25, and he's got the first down at around the 23-yard line.
Big block over there by Carson Shattuck.
Got a player down here from North Clayton.
Yeah, they've got number 24 is laying down. He took a tough hit. They're playing some tough football right now.
So with $1:39 left to go in the half, Grangers up 21-14. We'll step aside for the injured player for 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in Lagrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here at Callaway Stadium, round 1 of the 3A state playoffs between the Grangers and the North Clayton Eagles. Grangers lead 21-14, and they have the ball 1st and 10 at the North Clayton 23-yard line with all 3 of their timeouts and $1:39 to play here. And this has been a really important possession for the Granger offense, and you're thinking touchdown here, but 3 points would be just as good, I think, to make this a 2-score game going into the half when you have to kick the ball off to North Clayton in the 3rd quarter.
That's exactly right. Lagrange did choose to receive when they won the toss. You got to be kind of happy with the drive we're getting here from the Grangers. Like we talked about, it seems North Clayton kind of thrives on chaos, slowing this game down, being methodical, something we really need to maybe switch the momentum in our direction headed into halftime.
So now on 1st and 10, we've got Barber with another quarterback power. Antonio Parks laying down blocks, and there goes Barber. Touchdown, Grangers.
Antonio Parks and Aiden Johnson just made that play happen.
Antonio Parks, that is just something you don't see from running backs downfield, and that was just fantastic. Double plus on film for Antonio Parks on that play.
Absolutely. Receivers as well, just getting hands on a hat, making them just – you don't see that out of your skill players. And, again, something we talked about in that first half or in the pregame, program building, selflessness.
That's how you know people are bought into what you're dishing out. If you're Coach Napier, you got to love seeing that. It's hard to get those skill players to put a hat on a hat sometimes, and that was not the case there as a 23-yard touchdown run from Dylan Barber puts the Grangers back up by 2 scores. It's 28-14. We'll see you guys in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hey there, it's T.O.W. here at Lagrange. It's No Shave November, and I want to encourage men to change the face of men's health by getting screened. This month, I am featuring a 26 Kia Sportage LX. Folks, if you want to make your presence known, this compact crossover SUV is perfect. It comes loaded with tech and the class leader in rear seat legroom. Check us out online at KiaLagrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Grangers now up 14 again, 28-14 as Cooper Metcalf kicks this one away, and this one will land at the 1-yard line, returnable for North Clayton. It is Glass who's got a little bit of room off the left side, but he's brought down at the 16, and good kick coverage there that time. And I believe that was Peyton Davis who made that play.
Miles Blandenberg.
Oh, yeah, correction. I thought it was 20. It was Blandenberg, 21, who made that play. Good job by him.
Tay Newsom and Miles Blandenberg.
So here we go. $1:13 left to go for North Clayton here, and they've
got one timeout left, and they've got to go 83 yards. Let's
big plays. It's been big play or bust for the Eagles so far. They've had the benefit of some penalties, but mostly it's been 2 big plays that have put them on the board. And it's Murphy on first down who will check this one down to Washington, and he's got the first down yardage up to the 29-yard line.
Great throw there. Receiver ran about 12 to 10-yard comeback there. Put it right on him, had the ball out before he even turned around.
And now they're working quick. Under a minute to go now. Murphy scanning, throwing to the left, and complete. And through the left side goes the receiver, and he's all the way down to Granger territory at the 36.
Number 11 made a great catch and move.
Yeah, it's Maggott again. Tristan Maggott has been a tough cover for the Grangers defensive backs so far, and he was out of bounds at the Granger 35, and now we've got a timeout from the Grangers. So we'll step aside for 30 seconds. Rangers up 28-14 on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather, having a chance to talk about flu shots. Perry, I know nobody wants to think about the flu, but, hey, a little prevention can make that flu situation a lot better.
It can, Coleman. Here in 2025, we are ready to go with the flu vaccines. We have high dose and regular dose. They're the trivalents. We can bill your insurance, and all you do is come by and see us at all 3 of our locations, and we're ready to go.
There you go. Come see them right here for your flu shot at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton, and at holmespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
41 seconds to go in the first half, and North Clayton on the move with the Grangers up 28-14. And this has been an interesting first half, full of big plays. It's been as advertised. 42 combined points already here in half number 1. And now it's 1st and 10 for North Clayton after the Grangers took their first time out with 41 seconds. It'll be from the left hash, 4 receivers on the field for North Clayton. It'll be Murphy who takes the snap. He's scanning. He's rustling around in the pocket, and he throws a big one downfield, and it's going to draw a flag in the end zone as the Granger DB was pushing there.
Yeah, unnecessary for us to really even interact there with the right receiver. Ball was going to be too deep. It was going to be uncatchable. Definitely.
And he threw a ruptured duck is what I call it. It was a fluttering duck. It was not a very catchable pass. But there's no such thing to a non-catchable ball in high school football.
Yeah, the officials are grouped together to discuss exactly what they're going to do here.
I think I'm going to get about a 10 or 15-yard penalty on this.
Now, granted, and that's the kind of thing that you see, because now you can call it a duck if you want to, but that was pretty effortless from Murphy. I mean, it was a flick of his wrist, and the ball was down there in the end zone where he was standing all the way back at 42.
There were 2 penalties on that. There was a holding and a interference. The holding was declined at 10 yards, and the interference 15 yards. Of course, they took that. So they've got the ball 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line with 31 seconds in the half.
So North Clayton knocking on the door here with 31 seconds to go in the Granger red zone, 1st and 10. They come out trips to the right from the left hash. And it's going to be Murphy. Murphy looking, scanning, throwing off to the left and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Yeah, great coverage on the far side.
Mason Blandenberg made a great block on that. He's just stepped in front of it and saved the touchdown on that.
Incredible pass breakup by Blandenburg there. It took 6 seconds off the clock, so there's 25 seconds to go now on a 2nd and 10 for North Clayton.
That's exactly how you coach that there. Run with them at the last second, get that arm out and make a play.
And now it'll be trips right again from the left hash again. 2nd and 10. Murphy with the snap, and he's looking over to the left. He's pressured. Now he's going to tuck in and run. We got a flag on the far side of the field. And Murphy is, he's into the end zone.
No, he got down on about he gave him a touchdown.
The call is touchdown.
It's going to be a hold.
We're checking the flag. It looks like the Grangers think this is on the Eagles.
I think they held on Noah Outline on this.
Yeah, it came right in the area where you were standing, Tommy, is where I saw the flag come in.
It was Noah Outland had a 0 line on him. All of a sudden, he went down. About on the 15 or 20-yard line, the 22-yard line. So it'll be down from probably go back to the 30-yard line.
So not only is that a penalty that wipes out the touchdown, it also took 25 seconds off the clock, or 15 seconds off the clock. And now
10 seconds for one timeout. So we might get 2 more plays in here.
Got to think they want to go back to that wheel route. We've busted it twice.
First thing I'd do is I'd go knock down number 4. He is an athlete.
Yeah, you want to play off the ball as much as you can here if you're the Grangers. You don't want to see their playmakers get open here, and the Grangers are going to take a timeout to discuss that just now.
Yeah, we got Kendra Williams on him, and that's our best cover man. I give a shout out to Hugh Benefield. He made it to the game tonight. He's probably one of the oldest, longest, most faithful Granger fans, and he's got his little scooter here, and Hugh's been a good friend of mine for 40-plus years. He's a great guy. He and Ariba.
Good shout out, and also want to do a shout out to David Everett, your LaGrange Edward Jones financial advisor. David Everett believes in learning about you so he can understand what you're working toward before you invest your money, where you're planning for retirement, saving for college, for your children or grandchildren, or trying to protect your financial future of your family. Call David Everett or search Edward Jones, David Everett, to get started.
He's been there a long time.
Yeah, his office is on the square in downtown LaGrange. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. So out of the timeout, both teams have 1 timeout left. And once again, 10 seconds as the Grangers lead this one, 28-14, trying to hold on to that lead going into the second half. So 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. It's empties for Justin. And he's going to be brought down.
That should end the half.
Murphy, and there's a lot of shoving going on at the end of the play there.
There's 1 second left on the clock.
Glad to see us get there, but it's a little frustrating watching there. They had the wheel route open again. I don't know where we're missing that, but great play there by the defense. 3 seconds left, got to kind of prepare for a Hail Mary.
I'm just glad he didn't see it.
Well, he went down at the 3-second mark, did Murphy, and they called their final timeout. So they'll have time to get 1 more play off, this from the 38-yard line, which we'll see exactly what the Grangers will see. Remember, the Grangers do have 1 timeout left, so they might take a timeout of their own just to see how the Eagles line up here. We'll check in just a moment. So for the moment, it's 28-14 Grangers. We got 1 play left in this half. And then we'll have some fun and festivities at halftime. I know you were excited about North Clayton's band being here, being from College Park and all.
That's exactly right. Looks like they just got off the bus here. I expect the drum major to put on quite a show.
So the team's coming back out onto the field after the timeout here. Ball's at the Granger 38-yard line.
Hey, Al, give me a go, Granger.
That was enthusiastic.
I love Youngin doing that.
All right, 3rd down and really long for Murphy and the Eagles. It's going to be Murphy stepping up in the pocket. He's brought down from behind, and the ball is out, and the Grangers are trying to jump on it. Regardless, it's the last play of the half. You were maybe hoping for a scoop and score.
That's exactly right.
But a strip sack ends the half for the Grangers. So that's 28-14 at the end of the first 24 minutes of the play, and the Granger faithful are into it. We'll see if we hear from Coach Napier here in just a moment. Tommy, you've got him down there on the sideline now.
Coach, absolutely thrilling first half. Your assessment?
That quarterback's a pretty special player, you know. But proud look, our offensive line is controlling the game. You know, that's a big deal. The physicality and the edge they're playing with is important. We got to just make sure that we continue to finish that second half. Our conditions got to take over. Our physicality's got to take over like it did right there.
Well, we were very fortunate in our whole offensive line, running backs and wide receivers. Everybody blocked well.
Did a great job executing. We got to continue to take care of the ball.
Go Grangers.
Go Grangers.
Great to hear from Coach Napier there. As always, Grangers up 2 scores in this one. It's 28-14. Still a lot of football to be played. And North Clayton will receive the second half kickoff. We'll talk more about halftime and the first 2 quarters when we come back in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
This time of year, weekends in the South mean football, celebrations with family and friends, and good food. And nothing feeds a hungry crowd like Chicken Salad Chick in Lagrange. Whether you're tailgating before the big game or gathering with loved ones around the TV, we've got something everyone can enjoy. With over a dozen delicious flavors of chicken salads, hearty sides, and sweet treats made fresh every day. Make your game day a winner and let Chicken Salad Chick cater your next get-together. To learn more about catering options or to order online, find our Lagrange store at chickensaladchick.com.
In football, making the right call can change the game. At MC's Heating and Air, we believe the same goes for your home comfort. When the temps drop or the AC cuts out, don't fumble. Call the hometown team that gets it done right the first time. With over 20 years of experience, licensed pros, and service you can trust, MC's Heating and Air is the winning play every time, with 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Call 706-523-2661 and make the right call for your home today.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in Lagrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
visit wellstar.org/westga.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in Lagrange if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Halftime here at Callaway Stadium, and the Lagrange Grangers lead North Clayton 28-14. It's been a first half dominated largely on the ground for the Grangers, who have leaned into their strength and found some success with chunk plays, some physical running. The tone set early by Clayton Thomas, who continues his hot streak from a couple of weeks ago. Thomas punched in the game's first rushing touchdown, showing patience at the line. Burst through the second level and on a goal line play. And that opened the floodgates for a Granger rushing attack that has looked confident and in rhythm from the opening kickoff. A little later, Antonio Parks delivered one of the highlight plays of the half, a 50-yard touchdown run, which was a huge momentum swing, where he bounced outside and made several defenders miss in space. It was simply outran everybody, and that score really showcased the balance and depth that LaGrange has in the backfield with multiple players capable of changing this game. And the quarterback, of course, Drake Dylan Barber, he's been a steady dual threat presence all season long. On the last score, he kept it himself on a 23-yard rushing touchdown. Antonio Parks, a big part of that play, as well, blocking downfield. He also added a touchdown through the air, a 3-yard strike to Aiden Johnson, a little bit of a jump pass in the red zone, showed a lot of poise and control in some tight space. North Clayton, though, they've kept themselves in this game like we said, simply based off of straight chaos. I mean, both times that they've scored, it's been on virtually busted plays. So, I mean, what do you think the Grangers can do on the back end of things to keep the chaos ensued off the board?
That's a great question. You know, offensively, we've done everything we want to do. Offensively, moving the ball really well. I feel like we've had one negative play on offense. That's exactly where you want to be. You corrected that with a 10-yard run. But defensively, it's hard. We were talking about this into the break. It's hard to make an assessment on are we making the plays we need to make, or is the North Clayton quarterback that good? Only frustrating thing I think we're continuing to see that I know Coach Crocker and the rest of that defensive staff is looking at is that wheel route continuing to be open in the 3rd and long situations. It's almost like they know we're going to be playing some off coverage and have a scheme or a formation that really causes some confusion on that side of the ball.
And I think you can't really be caught in man coverage on this North Clayton team, at least on a consistent basis, because their quarterback, Justin Murphy, we were talking about him pregame, and he is as advertised. He is a talent like no other. We were just talking about it with Coach Napier, who clearly had a lot of great things to say about him. He is the X factor for the North Clayton Eagles in this ballgame.
And they have a couple of receivers, skill players that are absolutely hard to hem up. Let's just say it's hard to hem up.
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. They've got most of their skill players that are having a lot of success are sophomores. So if you're a North Clayton fan listening or watching, you got to be excited as your season continues and as your program continues to build. For Lagrange, it's tough to make an analysis on where you're at defensively, kind of just based off how North Clayton runs on offense. Your offense organized by chaos. So tough to analyze and break down as we move further into the second half, but you really look for us to continue to get after the quarterback, make them make quick decisions, and maybe throw some interceptions.
And another thing is this game has not been short of penalties. We've seen quite a few of them on both sides, but mostly things have been able to be worked through for the Grangers side of things, and I think that right now is the difference in the ball game with those upperclassmen that might take those penalties. It's the short-term memory. You got to move on to the next play, and the Grangers have been able to do that in a big way to the tune of this 2-touchdown lead. And I think the biggest thing really at the end of the first half was the Grangers going on that 4.5-minute drive, or they had the ball with 4.5 minutes to go. They eat up 3 minutes and so of clock, and they get that score, whereas North Clayton had that same opportunity at the end of the half, but those penalties hurt them just enough to where they were forced into a situation where they had to try and throw a Hail Mary to try and get back on the board and seal a possession. But here we go. We've got Grangers, if you're looking at it now, you got a 2-possession lead. You've got to kick the ball off in this third quarter, but if you can continue to maybe get 1 or maybe 2 more stops and continue the offensive onslaught that we've been able to do, I think the Grangers are poised to go on into this first round with a victory.
Absolutely. Every drive, every next drive is just as important as the one before. But this drive coming out, if we can get a 3 and an out, you got to think North Clayton, kind of the way they operate, they're going to kind of start to self-implode if we can get a 3-possession lead on them.
Yeah, that is to be seen. We're having fun here at Callaway Stadium. North Clayton Marching Band.
They're great.
Yeah,
they're really good.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. And any of these schools from the Atlanta area always put on a great show. And right there, just north of the airport. And they're putting on a great show. We're having a fun time here at Callaway Stadium. Grangers up 28-14. We'll talk more about the second half and upcoming and things going on around the bracket when we come back in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika is proud to sponsor high school football. We believe that high school athletics build character among young people, and we are honored to support it. This is a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. In our 33rd year, we are your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Visit us online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 off I-85 in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Hello, this is Dennis Montgomery from the Medicine Cabinet at 205 Vernon Street. You know, I've lived or worked in Troup County my entire life. It's home. Here at the Vernon Street location, we have an old-fashioned soda shop and a gift shop that has gifts for all occasions. In the pharmacy, we have service with a smile. We know you by name. We offer immunizations with no waiting. When you call home, someone answers the phone. That's what we do here at the Medicine Cabinet. We have 3 locations and on the web at medcabrx.com.
For over 34 years, Ricky Smith Roofing has provided a quality roofing service to East Alabama and West Georgia. They specialize in residential roof repairs, replacements, inspections, and now gutters, all backed up by honest work and dependable service. As a fully licensed, insured, and bonded company, they take pride in protecting your home with craftsmanship that you can count on. Call Ricky Smith Roofing today at 706-884-0195 or visit rickysmithroofing.com for a free estimate.
If you got a leak, Papa Smith, take a peek.
Hello, my name is Steve Evans, and I'm the general manager at Striffler-Hamby Mortuary here at our Lagrange Chapel. Since 1929, we've helped families honor the lives of their loved ones with compassion, care, and a personalized touch. Whether you are in an immediate need or interested in pre-planning ahead, we're here for you to help guide you in every step of the way. Because at Striffler-Hamby, we treat you like family because you are family to us. You can call us at 706-884-8636 or visit us on the web at shlagrange.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Welcome back. Grangers lead this one 28-14 here on Saturday afternoon at Callaway Stadium. We are going to go down to the field under the direction of Dr. Jarrett Farrell, your Lagrange High School marching band, putting on their halftime show, The Sound of Champions.
The crowd knows what that is. We're going to play for Mama. Nice fire, people at Callaway Stadium today. Slow the reed on that trombone solo. Freeman.
SCO LaGrange High School Marching Band, the sound of champions. We're having a fun time here at Callaway Stadium tonight. It's 28-14 Grangers. We'll have some talks about some keys to the second half and talk a little bit more about what's going on in this 3A bracket when we come back in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
Step up your style and comfort on the water. Overboard Marine and RV in LaGrange is now your authorized Gator Step dealer. Custom, non-slip, UV-resistant flooring that looks sharp and feels even better underfoot. Designed to fit your boat like a glove. Bring in your boat and let us handle the install. Because at Overboard Marine and RV, service is everything. Find us at 23 Bush Drive in LaGrange or visit overboardmarineandrv.com to start your Gator Step upgrade.
What are you doing?
Well, I was so impressed by how easy our State Farm agent made our renter's insurance process go, I've decided to tell the world.
How exactly?
By posting the same headline on all of my social sites. State Farm makes renters happy. Or maybe renter's insurance from State Farm is super simple. Or
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in LaGrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is a paid dramatization.
Hey there, it's T.O.W. here at Lagrange. It's No Shave November, and I want to encourage men to change the face of men's health by getting screened. This month, I am featuring the 26 Kia Sportage LX. Folks, if you want to make your presence known, this compact crossover SUV is perfect. It comes loaded with tech and the class leader in rear seat legroom. Check us out online at KiaLagrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather, having a chance to talk about flu shots. Perry, I know nobody wants to think about the flu, but hey, a little prevention can make that flu situation a lot better.
It can, Coleman. Here in 2025, we are ready to go with the flu vaccines. We have high dose and regular dose. They're the trivalents. We can bill your insurance, and all you do is come by and see us at all three of our locations, and we're ready to go.
There you go. Come see them right here for your flu shot at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton, and at holmespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here at Callaway Stadium. Chandler Wilkerson, Drake Childress, and Tommy Whitworth with you here on the call. Grangers lead this one 28-14, and we were just looking at this 3A bracket, gentlemen. We are the last team to play our matchup in this bracket this weekend, albeit that's kind of comes with the territory of playing on Saturday. But if the Grangers are able to hold on to this victory, they would play North Hall, who is the number 2 team in this bracket. And if you remember, Tommy, we actually played and beat North Hall last year in the third round. So that was a fun game. I was actually not there for that game, if you remember. I was in Buffalo on a business trip.
That was a cold game.
But yeah, I remember Malachi was running circles around that North Hall defense.
He got about 300 yards, I believe, 200 or 300 yards.
And I was listening to you and Mickey Thrasher, I believe, on the radio.
Jack and Mickey and
it was fun. I was in Buffalo rooting on the Grangers from there, so that's the kind of reach that this program has for me. North Hall apparently must improve themselves from last year, securing number 2. They beat Mount Zion and Jonesboro by a score of 62-26 on Friday night. And the other matchups on this side of the bracket are intriguing as well. Sandy Creek is on our side of the bracket. They won their first game, first round game, 42-9 against Cedar Grove. They'll be facing Monroe area in the second round. Douglas Atlanta will be facing Calhoun. That'll be a really interesting matchup to keep an eye on in round number 2. And then Stevenson and Westside Augusta will take on each other in round number 2. Other side of the bracket, we've got Jefferson taking on Harlem. We've got Troop taking on Cairo. That'll be an interesting one for them. Jenkins will take on Peach County, and then Oconee County will take on West Lawrence. So a lot of great talent to look forward to in the second round if the Grangers are able to secure a victory. Drake, let's talk a little bit about what is going to be the key for the Grangers in half number 2. You got this third quarter kickoff. You're going back over to the defensive side of the ball to start things off. North Clayton, aside from a couple of busted plays, have had their trouble moving the ball, but Justin Murphy has been a big part of that, and like we said, as advertised. But the Grangers, I think if they can keep the ship flowing on offense, that they're well on our way to a victory here in round 1.
I think that's exactly right. When you think about what the Grangers have been doing in the first half, I was talking with you at the last commercial break. I think we've played the best offensively maybe we've played all season in that first half. So offensively, keep doing what you're doing. Don't complicate it. Run it till you can stop it.
Yeah, maybe clean up some of the penalties.
That's exactly
process.
Right. Yep, clean some of that up as well. Look, Justin Murphy for North Clayton, he's going to make plays. He's made that obvious. We've tried to scheme against him, and I think we're doing a pretty good job with it. Where we really need to settle down, and it'll be the key of the second half, is the mental bust in the secondary. Can we eliminate those? If you eliminate those, it's a one-trick pony. If you can't get it to these talented wide receivers that are sophomores that can really move, then he can't do anything.
Yep, we're going to get this third quarter started here in just a second. Well, we'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Winter weather is rolling in. Is your system ready for the season? At MC's Heating and Air, our fall maintenance keeps your home comfortable and your unit running strong during the cold season. We'll clean outdoor units, replace air filters, and inspect your system to make sure it's ready for the cold days ahead. Don't wait for a breakdown. Clearing debris, cleaning vents, and checking your thermostat now can save you money later. Call MC's Heating and Air today at 706-523-2661 and stay cozy all season long.
Hear that? That's not music. That's the sound of your roof crying for help. Good news. Ricky Smith Roofing has got you covered. They've been patching leaks and replacing roofs across East Alabama and West Georgia for over 34 years and now do gutters. They're family-owned, licensed, and insured, and always up for a roof rescue. There's no shady sales pitches, just honest work, fair prices, and dry living rooms. Call Ricky Smith Roofing at 706-884-0195 or visit rickysmithroofing.com for your free estimate. Ricky Smith Roofing. If you've got a leak, let old Smith take a peek. Now, let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back here for the start of quarter number 3 here at Callaway Stadium. Chandler Wilkerson, Tommy Whitworth, and Drake Childress with you as we begin this third quarter kickoff, brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet and GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com. And another touchback for Cooper Metcalf. We got a flag on the Granger side of the 50.
We're going to kick it again. We were had an offside or illegal motion or something.
So get some good film here for Cooper Metcalf to kick it from a little bit deeper. D1 recruits.
Yeah, I mean, he's done it all season long. We'll see if he can keep a fresh leg here. So big drive coming up for the Granger defense here to start the third quarter, up 28-14. We'll see if they can create some difficult field position for North Clayton. And now the ball will be set at the 35 as Cooper Metcalf will take his strides once again. Whistle blows. Here we go. Third quarter between the Grangers and the Eagles. Kick is away, and this is another good one, and it is going to land into the end zone, and the film keeps piling up for Cooper Metcalf.
That was awesome. You don't see that a whole lot. Sophomore kicked it from the 35-yard mark, which is where they kick it in the NCAA.
2 yards deep, 3 yards deep.
Yep, still got it in the end zone.
So here we go. North Clayton coming out, trailing by 2 touchdowns in this first-round playoff game, and going to lean on their very talented quarterback, Justin Murphy, even harder to try and create a comeback here on the road at Callaway Stadium as the sun has finally gone behind the tree line fully here, and we can see just fine.
That glare is gone.
Yeah, we like that. Stadium lights will be on soon. Actually, they're on now. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They'll hand this one off tackle to, once again, it's Washington, 22. He's had most of the carries not involving a quarterback.
Robert Pippley made a good tackle on that.
He's got 2 yards on first down.
Along with Jamarcus Benton.
And if you're the Grangers, you're fairly content, I would say, to, if they just want to nickel and dime you down the field here, to take some time off the clock, because the more time that comes off this clock, the more it is your friend if you're the Grangers.
That's right.
And out to the right side is complete. It's a little bubble screen. That one complete to Caden Gates, and he's got a couple more yards, and it'll be 3rd down and around 4 for North Clayton.
Really good play there by Nehemiah McLaughlin. Saw what that bubble screen was already going to get to the quarterback and really chase that player down and stop that from being a much larger gain.
So now it's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Eagles. They need the 30-yard line as they're back at their 26. Minute gone already here in quarter number 3. Grangers lead 28-14. Snap comes to Murphy. It's a bit of a floater, and Howell, he's under pressure, and he's going to be hit, and he finally throws it away, and it's picked off. It's picked off, and the Grangers have it coming back the other way. It's Javier Easter, and he's still rumbling inside the 30-yard line.
They're going to be down on about the 25.
And the Grangers with a huge takeaway as they put pressure on Murphy, and an ill-advised throw brings it back into Clayton territory, and a huge defensive possession for the Grangers here in round 1.
It's exactly what you were looking for Lagrange to come out and do in the second half. Make him make a bad decision. Make him think on the edge. He's a younger quarterback. Do it right to our guy. Great play there by the Grangers, and a great return as well.
Javier Easter.
And the first real mistake from Murphy comes at the duress of his defense, who is pinned back now inside their own 30 as the Grangers start from the 26, 1st and 10. Grangers looking to extend this lead. Barber will take the snap. The handoff goes to Caden Thomas. Thomas shakes off a couple of guys at the first line of scrimmage and gains inside the 25 to around the 22. So a gain of around 4 there on first down, and another good carry on first for Caden Thomas.
Got to really like how Caden Thomas is running this game so far. That first point of contact is not where he's going down.
So here we are. Grangers in no particular hurry. It's 2nd and 6. Aiden Johnson in motion off the right side, and they'll snap it to Barber. Barber on the quarterback power, looking for the edge. He's got it. He's inside the 15, and now he's going to triple it to the end zone. Touchdown, Grangers!
That was a whole host of blockers that opened that up, and he just picked a perfect seam and took it to the house.
We were just talking about Caden Thomas, the play before. Did it right there, made a perfect pancake block, gave Dylan all the room he needed to dance to the end zone.
And the Grangers are now rolling out of this second half, and you could not draw up a better start to quarter number 3 for the men in blue. PAT is good. It's 35-14 Grangers with 9:45 to go here in quarter number 3 at home at Callaway Stadium. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
WELR FM Roanoke LaGrange. LaGrange High School football is brought to you by
State Farm agent Matt Orr.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Handy Funeral Home.
When your celebration of life is prepaid in advance, it becomes a gift from you to your family later, because no one should have to plan for a loss while they're experiencing one. Paying in advance protects your loved ones and gives you the peace of mind you deserve. Let us help you plan every detail with professionalism and compassion. We're your local Dignity Memorial provider. Find us at dignitymemorial.com.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here at Callaway Stadium, 35-14 in favor of the good guys. Here, Grangers on top of the North Clayton Eagles. Just had a huge takeaway and cashed in on it. And now North Clayton, with their backs against the wall, fighting for their season. They come out in empties after the Cooper Metcalf touchback. And it's Murphy scanning, looking off to the right, and he's got a man out there, and now we've got a flag on the far side. He is going to run, and now he's going to be hawked down from behind. It looks like maybe, but he goes into the end zone. But I think this might be coming back as maybe the receiver had stepped out of bounds before he touched the ball.
I don't know if Jadarius Render is on our 4x1 track team, but if he's not, he just gained him a spot right there.
Yeah,
I mean, to hawk that guy down.
Yeah. So we'll see what the call is. The Grangers seem to think it's on North Clayton, and I'm inclined to believe that.
Looked like the receiver ran out of bounds and was not forced out of bounds and did not reestablish.
Well, usually an official has their hat off in that case, and that's why I was kind of curious as to why that might not be the call.
See what the call is.
Yeah, and so it is illegal touching on North Clayton, and that's big because it's also a loss of down.
That was a big break.
Yeah, because that was just straight up one-on-one out there, and now granted, the DB out there on the play, it might have been Blandenberg, but they were definitely calling for it, and it almost like he almost not really gave up on the play, but he was looking for that flag.
Yeah, everywhere else was covered really well, and I feel like that was as well, and he kind of just let the receiver go. It's pretty interesting to watch this Justin Murphy really work through progressions.
Yeah.
He's going to be legitimate.
Empties again on 5 wide receivers, and boom! Lays down the stick on the far side.
He woke up Mr. Blandenberg.
Yeah, that's Jadarian Williams on the tackle there. And so after a gain of 5 on second down, it's 3rd and 10. So you got to be thinking North Clayton is all 4-down territory from here on out, down 3 touchdowns here in quarter number 3. And now it's Murphy lined up, empties again, 5 wide receivers, 3 to the bottom of this formation. Murphy gets a snap, and now he's going to step up, and he is brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It looked like he was going to take off, but Corn Brown was in the area, and he dove forward for no gain. And now it's 4th down and 10, and North Clayton is bringing on the punt team.
And Nehemiah McLaughlin got him off balance on that, and so he couldn't regain his footing.
Also really excited to see there, like we talked about, the 2 busted plays in the first half was out of a wheel route. Went to the same scheme there, and LaGrange had that covered, which was good to see.
Halftime adjustments, good to see that cleaned up. So now with 8:08 and a 35-14 lead, the Grangers will be looking to get the ball back here on 4th and 10. Calvin Snowberger standing at midfield for the Grangers. Punt is away. It's a little wobbly one, a little low, and it takes a bounce at the 45, and North Clayton will take a 9-yard bounce into our 45. Well, they'll spot it at the 46. So Grangers take over 35-14. And we'll stay here. They bring out offense fairly quickly. 7:47 to go here in quarter number 3.
Sideline voice of the mighty Grangers.
And Granger offense out on the field. 1st and 10 from their own 46. Rolling right along. Looking to put this one out of reach. So now Dylan Barber in the pistol. Now coming even with him is Antonio Parks. And Barber rolling out. He's looking for somebody downfield, and now he'll just tuck it and run and gain about a yard before he goes out of bounds. Second and 9 now. Clock continues to roll.
Starting to see a lot more walking out of this North Clayton team in between plays. Most of these guys playing both ways. Got to think they're starting to wear down when we've got 100+.
Yeah, you see on the sideline here on the far side with North Clayton, they've probably got 10 or 11 guys on the sideline. And now it'll be a handoff on 2nd and 9 to Antonio Parks, and he's stuffed, and now he's going back the other way, and a crackback block from Dylan Barber set the edge, and now Parks is off to the races. He's inside the 20 before he's pushed out.
What a block by the quarterback there, Dylan Barber.
That's an Ironman athlete right there.
That's just improvisation right there from the get-go, and he just ran out of sideline over here. He would have scored a touchdown.
That is unbelievable 2nd and 3rd effort from everybody on the offensive unit for the Grangers. That's special to see. So here we go. 1st and 10, Grangers now at their own 16, or the North Clayton 16, and they go with a hard snap. Almost got North Clayton to jump. And we'll flip the guards. Aiden Johnson will come off to the right side. And now we've got a flag. And they're going to call a false start on the Grangers.
You know us playoff season when you got Coach Traylor and Coach Moore, 2 former coordinators back in the good old days, so they'd call it sitting next to each other here in the stands.
They looking for what little bit of movement on there, and I thought I did.
So now already halfway through this 3rd quarter, 35-14 Grangers, and now 1st and 15 after the false start. Caden Thomas in the game at back. A little play action from Barber, and he was looking for Julian Jones on the slant, but it was batted down at the line of scrimmage by the defensive end on the play. I think that was 41. Charles Spency. So now 2nd down and 15. Another great turnout for the Grangers and these fans tonight. Just can't say it enough. And what would be usually the final play home game for all of these seniors, it's Caden Thomas off the off tackle, and he gains around 4 on 2nd down. It'll be 3rd and 11.
Really downhill run by Caden Thomas. Really think he's turning an edge here. Haven't seen him run this hard all season, which is exciting to see. We got to see who's going to step up and be that new Malachi as we head into the playoffs. Caden Thomas is making a name for himself today.
The 3rd and 11. Grangers within Cooper Metcalf's field goal range. We'll see what we draw up here. It's going to be another quick start by the Grangers. It's going to cost them 5 more yards.
I think we turned upfield a little too quick on that or something. I'm trying to figure out what happened. I didn't see it.
That's happened quite a few times in the last few games where we're bringing motion with the receivers, and either they're turning upfield a little too soon or they can't quite get horizontal.
They don't get set or something. I don't know what it is.
So now it makes the 3rd and 11 a 3rd and 16. Motion by Calvin Snowberger off to the right. Barber rolling out right. Barber looking downfield. Barber throwing. He's got Julian Jones wide open in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Grangers.
Julian did a great job of tiptoeing on that back line and staying inside the goal line. Beautiful pass, beautiful catch, excellent execution.
And where the Grangers have been getting so much done on the ground in this one, the passing game opens up on 3rd and long to the tune of a Julian Jones receiving touchdown. Jones been such a great pass catcher for the Grangers these past 5 weeks especially. He's just been on fire, and his PAT hold is good as well, as the Grangers now rolling in the third quarter, 42-14 with 5:10 to go in quarter number 3. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow. Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that? Because I don't know what coverage to choose. So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Agent Matt Orr is there. Contact Matt for a quote today.
Hey there, it's T.O.W. here, Kill Lagrange. It's No Shave November, and I want to encourage men to change the face of men's health by getting screened. This month, I am featuring the 26 Kia Sportage LX. Folks, if you want to make your presence known, this compact crossover SUV is perfect. It comes loaded with tech and the class leader in rear seat legroom. Check us out online at KillLagrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Just over 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Grangers now well in control of this game by a score of 42-14, and another good kick coverage by the Grangers special teams has got North Clayton pinned inside their own 20-yard line at the 17 now. North Clayton just trying to scrape together some sort of positivity here in the third quarter. It's going to be Murphy, and he's going to be brought down. I thought he throws it away at the last second.
It's got to be intentional grounding. There's no way he's outside the tackle box there.
The officials are discussing it now.
I think they're going to call this intentional grounding. Should be down on about the 4-yard line.
Hearing it from the whiteout now. It is grounding. Yeah, it was Popoli who was in on the tackle first, and he was just driving Murphy back continuously before Murphy just threw it away desperately, and it landed around the 10-yard line.
They just give a 5-yard penalty and loss of down on that, I think.
So they'll move the ball back to the 12-yard line, and it'll be second down and 15.
College, they put it right where
yeah, I mean, it's much more tame intentional grounding that you would typically get at a higher level. So it's going to be second down and 15 for Murphy, and they throw it, and a little low was the intended receiver, Tristan Maggott again, who's had a couple of really great catches tonight, but he couldn't reel that one in. Third down and 15.
Their offensive line is mighty tired.
I think this team, North Clayton team in general, is tired. I think the Grangers' depth is just too much for them to handle. Although this North Clayton team is as advertised in terms of much improved.
Oh, Lord, yes.
And we talk, of course, with Coach Napier at halftime, talking about how special their quarterback, Justin Murphy, is, and he is 100% that and more. Third and 15 for North Clayton. Ball at their own 12-yard line. Snap comes to Murphy. He's looking off to the left. He's pressured up the middle, and he's sacked all the way back at the 6-yard line, and they'll spot him at the 5. It's Noah Outland.
Really good play call there. Really good design there. Back the corners and the safeties up, kind of into a cover 3 look. Went underneath that with a great blitz.
Taylor Hardnett in on that, too. Both Noah and Taylor Hardnett, number 96.
And now all the way back at the 5-yard line, North Clayton is going to be forced to punt again. Both of their possessions this half have come with punts deep in their own territory as a result.
Got to think we're going for a punt block here.
Yeah, the last two, the first drive resulted in an interception.
They jumped. And number 22 moved too fast.
So utter dominance from the Grangers on both sides of the ball here in quarter number 3. So now they'll walk it back to virtually the 2.5-yard line. And now the North Clayton punter will stand in the very back of the end zone trying to punt away toward the scoreboard. Calvin Snowberger standing at the North Clayton 35. They do get this one off. It's high but short, and it'll take
a Granger bounce.
Pretty much a Granger bounce. The Grangers almost start virtually in the red zone. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather, having a chance to talk about flu shots. Perry, I know nobody wants to think about the flu, but hey, a little prevention can make that flu situation a lot better.
It can, Coleman. Here in 2025, we are ready to go with the flu vaccines. We have high dose and regular dose. They're the trivalents. We can bill your insurance, and all you do is come by and see us at all 3 of our locations, and we're ready to go.
There you go. Come see them right here for your flu shot at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton, and at holmespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you now. Grangers well in control of this one now, 42-14. Your score with 3:41 to go in quarter number 3. Live from Callaway Stadium here. Chandler Wilkerson, Tommy Whitworth, and Drake Childress. And the Grangers just have put their foot on the gas here in the third quarter and really taken control of this ball game here in round 1. And here we go, 1st and 10 for the Grangers at the the North Clayton 22. And on the first down carry is going to be a loss of all the way back to the 30-yard line. And it was DeAnthony Stewart who gets his first carry of the night, and unfortunately he goes backwards for about 6 yards.
Do have a quarterback change here for the Grangers. Probably a good call there to get some rest coming off an injury from that troop game. Any time where we're not getting them banged up is good.
Yeah, Case and McGill in now for the Grangers. Pretty much the entire second unit offense in now for Lagrange.
Kaysen really impressed me in the troop game in that second half. Made some really good throws, sophomore quarterback.
Yeah.
Again, leaves you excited for the future for the Grangers.
Oh, and over the middle, he had a man out there. It was Luke Hewitt he was looking for, and it was in and out of his hands. And a nice little quick throw. But, yeah, you're right, Drake, and outscored the Tigers in that fourth quarter of that ball game that, went so awry in the third quarter and virtually, ended our chances at, having second in the region and having possibly a higher seed in this bracket. But the Grangers definitely learned from that, came up with a big win against Upson Lee, and now are having a statement here in the first round where a lot of people were, possibly picking North Clayton to, come in and upset the Grangers during the week. And that is definitely not the case here. It's 42-14 Grangers. It's a throw downfield on third down and nobody in the area that time, and it'll be fourth down.
Whit Hammond had a good opening heading to the post, and they threw it to the flag.
And now it's going to be Cooper Metcalf come on to try what is virtually within his field goal range. I think this one would be about a 46-yarder. He's hit from 47 this year. And they're moving the ball over to the left hash, or close to it. Yep, this would be 47 yards. So here's the field goal attempt with 2:44 to go in the third quarter. Snap and hold are good. Is it between the uprights? I don't think so.
Just a little bit wide.
So it had the leg, but it was a little off to the left. So the Grangers come away with an empty possession there, but it's still 42-14. One of the rare misses you see from Cooper Metcalf. As we mentioned in the Upson Lee game, he was 4 for 4. And he's hit all his extra points today.
To the side of it. It was long enough.
Tough field goal. So now the ball will be placed at the North Clayton 20-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So 2:36 to go here in quarter number 3. Once again, Grangers lead 42-14. Murphy throwing over the middle, and a flag comes in near the line of scrimmage in the trenches. We'll see exactly what that's about. But for now, it's a North Clayton first down.
It's got to leave you excited there. Kendra Thomas for the Granger. Kendra Williams, my apologies, a sophomore, went up against a guy a lot bigger than himself. The last guy to make the play there made a great open field tackle.
Yeah,
Let's see what
put him
the
on
call
the
is
lot.
on this. Holding against North Clayton.
There's going to be a lot of Norths we're involving ourselves with over these next this week and the next one possibly, with North Hall being the Grangers' next opponent. So they'll set that back on, and it'll be 1st and 20. I wanted to take this time to mention David Everett, your Lagrange Edward Jones financial advisor. David Everett believes in learning about you so he can understand what you're working toward before you invest your money. Whether you're planning for retirement or saving for college for your children or grandchildren, or trying to protect your financial future of your family, David Everett, or search David Edward Jones, David Everett, to get started. His office is on the square in downtown Lagrange. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. So here on 1st and long, we got an incomplete pass. And now we're looking at 2nd and 20. And North Clayton has been in the shadow of their own end zone all half long. Whereas they had the benefit of some penalties and a couple of big plays to get them on the board. It has not been the case here in the second half. Now they come out trips to the left here on 2nd and 20. And it'll be Murphy who hands off on the jet sweep, and the Grangers eat it up. They weren't falling for it for 1 second. And they bring him down all the way at the 7-yard line.
They had 2 ends split out this side, both on the line. And the line judge was saying, somebody needs to get off. And if they'd have thrown that ball, it'd been a penalty.
Yeah, they've done that twice tonight. I don't know if it's scheme, but guys running a route that if the ball's thrown to them, doesn't matter. You wonder if that'll get called in high school ball, though.
Here on 3rd down and about 23, it'll be Murphy scanning, trying to find options. He's scrambling. He's standing in his own end zone, and Hezekiah Avery is on him. He touched the pylon.
I think they're going to
be
get
a safety.
him for safety.
The pylon got knocked over. We're waiting on a signal from the Whitecap.
They're going to put it on about the 3-inch line.
I don't know about that.
I was on. He kicked it. He just barely got it over.
Yeah, they're going to spot it at the half-inch yard line.
You got to think the Grangers will come after him here.
Well, the punter was standing in the back of his own end zone last time he punted.
I'm looking at the ball. There is absolutely 13 centimeters between the tip of the ball.
Yeah, Auburn fans would be arguing that it's definitely a touchdown.
That's right.
Yeah. Kirby will be calling timeout, too.
I had to mess with you on that one. The punt is away, and it's a short one. The Grangers did come after it. There was nobody back to receive the punt, so it'll take a nice little North Clayton bounce to the 43-yard line. And the Grangers offense will once again take over. And we'll be back in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Ready to hit the water in style? Overboard Marine is your West Georgia Bass Cat dealer. Whether you're chasing trophies or just love a smooth ride, Bass Cat boats deliver the performance, precision, and power you need. Come see the latest models, talk with our team of boating experts, and get ready for your next great adventure. Because when it comes to boats, we don't just float, we go overboard. Because at Overboard Marine, service is the difference. Visit us on 23 Bush Drive in LaGrange.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Granger's second offensive unit back to work, and it's DeAnthony Stewart getting the carry on 1st down, and he'll have a decent gain to the 37-yard line and a gain of 6.
When we talk about program building, kind of how we have a lot over these past 2 games, it's exciting to see these younger guys get playing time. We're going to get a whole quarter of playing time against a high-quality opponent. They're going to keep their starters in. These guys are seniors. They want to get that last second to play. But we will go here to the 4th quarter, and I'll let Chandler take it from here.
Fantastic. It's 42-14. Grangers with the lead. Get ready to swag surf, ladies and gentlemen. Coming back, quarter number 4 in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network. Start of quarter number 4 here at Callaway Stadium. 42-14, the Grangers lead. And the second unit for the Grangers out on the field to start things here in quarter number 4. Second down and 4. Casey McGill with an empty backfield. And now we've got a whistle. So the growing pains of the second unit start out with a delay of game here to begin quarter number 4. But the Grangers well in control. It'll be empties again for Casey McGill.
It said hello to Coach Thomas Cox from Harris County. Was our coach for years over here.
And a little flip to Jermaine Williams, who gets his first carry of the night. We got a flag on the far side of the field. We'll check that. Clock has stopped for the moment. We were wondering if that might be a running clock here in quarter number 4, and so far that doesn't seem to be the case. And something you get in the playoffs here is you get mics on the referees, which is something I appreciate. You don't get that during the regular season.
Yeah, it's been nice. You can actually hear what they're thinking. And say.
I hear what you're thinking.
Speaking of referees, you can always tell the change from October to November by the pink to yellow flags.
Back to yellow. And now it'll be a little bubble screen off to the left side. And I got a different number for 15 up here. I know that's not McGill. You'll have to ask. Tommy, get on it. So now it's third and
He's
roughly
number 3 tonight, Dave.
Yeah, no, McGill. Yeah, but I just passed it to 15 there. I couldn't get a name.
You got Whit Hammond out here on the wide out over on this side, number 81.
Third and long for the Grangers' second unit. It'll be McGill rolling out to the right. McGill looking downfield. He'll throw it down there, and it's complete, and it's just short of the first down out there, but
that was a great catch.
Yeah, it's Antonio Colton, who we've seen him get first-team reps this year, but that was one of his first catches in quite a few games, and good job from Colton.
Yeah, really exciting to watch there from Casey McGill. Worked through his progression, had some pressure from the left side, rolled out to the right. I mean, that's textbook. You don't see that out of a sophomore much. That's very exciting for the Grangers.
Grangers will elect to go for it. It's 4th and 2. DeAnthony Stewart's back in the backfield, and McGill trying to go with a hard count to get him to jump. They didn't that time. They still have 6 seconds to snap the ball. We'll see if they do. 4, 3, 2, and they do get the snap off. The handoff goes to Stewart, and Stewart's trying to stay on his feet, but he can't, and he'll be brought down for a turnover on downs at the 39. So we'll flip the sides of the field, and we'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
In football, making the right call can change the game. At MC's Heating and Air, we believe the same goes for your home comfort. When the temps drop or the AC cuts out, don't fumble. Call the hometown team that gets it done right the first time. With over 20 years of experience, licensed pros, and service you can trust, MC's Heating and Air is the winning play every time, with 100% satisfaction guaranteed.
Call 706-523-2661 and make the right call for your home today.
Be unforgettable with a dress from an affair to remember. Preparing for a wedding, prom, homecoming, or any special occasion, we have got you covered with the latest designs from top designers. With over 17 years of experience, our expert stylists are dedicated to making sure you look and feel your best. And don't forget the gentlemen. We offer stylish tuxedos for every event. Visit us today in downtown Lagrange and let us help you create unforgettable memories. At an affair to remember, your perfect look is just a visit away.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Yeah, 1st and 15 for North Clayton, coming out of a false start that they had to begin this drive, and now throwing it away is Murphy after he was pressured up front again. This second unit's getting some good pressure.
They really are, man. seems like every other play, one of them is kind of dragging themselves off. Number 51 is hobbling right now.
So if you're just joining us, it's 42-14 Grangers well in control of this one. They had a dominant third quarter, which they picked off a pass and then added 2 touchdowns with an already 28-14 lead. So the Lagrange Grangers are well on their way to a round 2 meeting with North Hall. And now we've got an injured player on the far side of the field. We'll check on him. It's a North Hall player down. We'll check him, and we'll go to the sidelines here. We'll go away back to station for 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Did we pull one out?
No. You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in LaGrange if auto owners make sense for you.
Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
Hi, football fans. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC is proud to sponsor high school football. We love being part of supporting high school sports. We salute the team, coaches, band, cheerleaders, and especially the families and fans. We are proud to be your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Visit us online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 off I-85 in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you at Callaway Stadium here, 9:48 and counting to go in quarter number 4. Rangers up 42-14, and North Clayton desperately trying for a score, and it's now going to be another incomplete pass from Justin Murphy, and a 3rd down and 15. Well, playoff football is something we've been waiting for all year, especially after the Grangers were on that semifinal run last year. And they've answered the bell in round 1.
Got your Harry Cofield, Michael Jackson, defensive line putting pressure on him.
5 wide receivers for Murphy. Murphy stepping up in the pocket. He delivers one downfield, and this one's tipped up into the air and draws a couple of flags. I thought that looked fairly clean, but they're going to get Tay Newson for interference, it seems.
Well, he didn't touch the ball player, but the ball hit him on the back of his helmet.
I think that's a matter of not getting your head around on the ball, that they might have drawn the flag there.
North Clayton moving up like this is a spot foul, but this is not the NFL.
Yeah,
no, it's a 15-yard, but it'll just barely get him a first down. It was 3rd and 15.
They will walk it to the 49-yard line, and that will be enough, just barely, for that first down. Still waiting on the chain crew to reset on the far side. There they go. 9 minutes, 30 seconds left in this ball game. Right here, just at the top of the hour, we're coming up at 6 o'clock. And now we got whistles here.
He's offside.
Play.
He was a yard offside. Oh, Lord. The wide receiver usually looks over at the line judge and gets a thumbs up or a thumbs down. He didn't look at all, and he was at least a yard past the ball.
Definitely a thumbs 20. Down on that. There we go. There we go. Yeah, he's doing his due diligence now. 4 receivers to the top of this formation this time, and now Murphy's looking. He's flush. He's being chased. He stiff arms a guy, and now he throws it away.
Coach Roach catches that ball.
And that, oh, yeah.
We got another flag for some reason. Bert Thomas made that catch. Coach Thomas.
Tell Coach Roach I'm going to be throwing.
No, it's Bert.
I was going to say, Coach Roach. I was about to say, tell Coach Roach I'm going to be throwing him some slant patterns on the next Thanksgiving backyard football game. We should get together and do a Thanksgiving flag football game, just the broadcasters.
That'd be awesome.
I'd run circles around y'all, man. I'm kidding. I'm well past my athletic days. It's going to be a screen pass here on 2nd and long, and that's a really good one that gets close to first down yardage in Granger territory at the 43.
Drake, you and I'd have to run circles around him because all he is a circle.
Hey, easy now. Easy.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, which of us has lost 70 pounds in the last 6 months?
You have. You looking good, bro.
I just had to brag a little bit there. So 3rd and 2 for North Clayton in Granger territory at the 43. It's going to be Murphy on a little design quarterback draw. He's got the first down, and he switches fields. My goodness, what an athletic move, and now he's off to the races. He's inside the 20 and all the way down before he's pushed out of bounds at the 15, 16-yard line. Wow.
He exhibiting some of that fantastic speed right there. I mean, it was just...
And you're used to seeing downfield speed. That was literally horizontal side-to-side speed that got him that yardage because, he was pretty much wrapped up after about a couple of yard gain, and he somehow switched from hash to hash in what looked like a flash of a second.
And he'll still be able to run that much with all he's been playing tonight. It's incredible. He's an incredible athlete.
Yeah, he's put a lot on the tape tonight. I'm sure plenty of guys. They said he was ranked 6th at his position in the class right now.
I think that may change moving into this next year.
And a little fade route ball into the corner of the end zone.
He was out of bounds.
Yeah, they say he was out of bounds. And a couple of protests coming from the booth up here and on the field.
I think you put this quarterback, Justin Murphy, on a team with maybe a little bit more of an offensive line. He's probably pretty easily a 5-star there.
Yeah, this is easily a battle won by the Grangers between the tackles. And we say it so much and so often about this Grangers physicality and how they are as a team, even though they're undersized. And that has come into the forefront, into fruition tonight in a big way.
And that's always been a Granger mentality. We may not be as big or strong as you, but we can hang with you.
Speaking of hanging around, the North Clayton Eagles put a score on the board here off the slant pattern, and that's Drayvon Glass, who has 2 touchdowns tonight, 2 of the 3. And that'll put them within a 42-21 score pending the extra point with 8:07 left to go. We'll pin the extra point. We're still waiting on them to get set up here.
I was thinking with it,
go for 2, but I guess not.
With it being a 21-point game, that they may try their onside or something, but all of North Clayton's coaching staff has left the press box.
Yeah, they've emptied the booth here. I think they might have waved their white flags, but we'll see. PAT is good. It's 42-21 Grangers. We'll be back in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hey, this is Jody Ward with the Medicine Cabinet. When you think of home, you think about family. Here at the Medicine Cabinet, you will always be treated like family. We take pride in our excellent customer service and in the fact that when you call us, a friendly staff member will always answer. We offer vaccinations with no appointments, and did you know that we have free delivery? I was born and raised in Lagrange and have had the privilege to be a pharmacist here for 31 years, so Lagrange is home. Come and see us at the beautiful Roanoke Road location or visit us on our website, medcaprx.com.
When work needs doing or the trail calls, you need a machine that's ready for both, and that's the Honda line of Pioneer side-by-sides. Choose the Compact 520, the powerful 700 series, or go big with the 1000 line, built for 3, 5, or 6. Visit Weathers Honda on Vernon Road or online at weathershonda.com and find your perfect Honda Pioneer side-by-side. For your safety, read your owner's manual, and Honda side-by-sides are for riders 16 and older.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
So great. Back to you at Callaway Stadium and a little upkick from North Clayton, and now they're jumping on the ball, and a special teams error from the Grangers, depending on who jumped on the ball here, and it looks like North Clayton may have. We're waiting on a signal, and it is North Clayton football. Wow. So a squib kick goes awry on the up back for Lagrange, and it gives North Clayton an extra possession here with 8:05 to go. So don't pack up all your bags just yet if you're a North Clayton Eagles fan. And now it's in Granger territory at the 42-yard line.
That was a hot ball coming through there, and it bounced off I couldn't see who the down lineman was, but it bounced off him, and they pounced on it.
So now the Grangers have looked to bring their first-team defense back into the game for the moment. And it's going to be Murphy who's flushed out, and he throws over the middle, complete. And inside the 20-yard line goes Washington. Now he's inside the 10, and he's continued to be pushed all the way to the 6-yard line.
Looked like we had some of our first-team D-line in. You wonder if they'll bring in the secondary and the linebackers here just to take the edge off a little bit. Yep, here they come.
So things getting a little more interesting here in the back end of quarter number 4. It's first and goal, and now it's going to be a false start on North Clayton. That's 7:38 to go.
Yeah, here we got Nehemiah McLaughlin,
Abby Ayala, and Braylon Smith all coming back into the
back in there. So,
yeah, pass rush help is on the way, and the ball placed at the 11 now on first and goal for North Clayton. Murphy takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Glass, and he's up the middle and untouched into the end zone for an 11-yard score, and suddenly things are a little more interesting. North Clayton has cut this to a 2-score game with 7 minutes to go.
They really have. They've just come back flying back into this game.
So now if you're the Grangers, you really got to lock in your special teams and make sure you get this possession, as North Clayton really just stole one from you.
We got away with one earlier in the first quarter when they did a similar type squib kick, and luckily we were able to recover it, but got to be looking for it. You know they're going to onside kick it or some form of a short kick the rest of the way here. Wonder if the first-team offense will come back in.
And now a bad snap has forced a pickup of the ball, and they're going to be brought down. So it's still a 15-point ball game. It's 42-27 now.
Kendra Williams got back in and made the tackle on that.
Well, we'll see you guys in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This time of year, weekends in the South mean football, celebrations with family and friends, and good food. And nothing feeds a hungry crowd like Chicken Salad Chick in Lagrange. Whether you're tailgating before the big game or gathering with loved ones around the TV, we've got something everyone can enjoy. With over a dozen delicious flavors of chicken salads, party sides, and sweet treats made fresh every day. Make your game day a winner and let Chicken Salad Chick cater your next get-together. To learn more about catering options or to order online, find our Lagrange store at chickensaladchick.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
42-27 Grangers here at Callaway Stadium, and another kickoff being set up. North Clayton just stole a possession from the Grangers. We'll see if they draw something else up. Hands team is out there, and it's going to be taken in, and this time the Grangers do recover at their own 45-yard line.
First-string offensive line as well as Dylan Barber do look to be going back into the game.
Drake children. He's calling the radio.
Tommy on the hot mic as always. So it's once again 42-27 Grangers, 7:22 to go in this one. The first-team offense for the Grangers will come back out onto the field after the previous 2 possessions. Really, 2.5 possessions were handled by the second-team offense and to no avail of a score. So here we are, 1st and 10. It'll be Clayton Thomas with fresh legs, and Thomas up the middle.
There we go.
He's bursting through the seams, and he's inside, and he breaks another tackle, and goodbye! Touchdown, Grangers! Clayton Thomas, have a night, young man.
You talk about a run when we said who's going to be the Malachi of this team. I mean a stiff arm of all stiff arms to get into the zone there.
And this was with 2 people around him after he got caught up to in the 3rd level. And that is a statement from your first team offense saying, hey, we can score at will if we want to. So do you want to continue this or no? An absolute push up front, and now Cooper Metcalf. Oh, I think he slipped on the PAT, so it's no good. But it's 48-27. We'll see you again in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
When it rains, it pours. Unless your gutters are doing their job. That's why Ricky Smith Roofing now offers professional gutter installations. Whether you're replacing old, damaged gutters or starting fresh, they'll install a system that will keep your home protected. With over 30 years of trusted service across East Alabama and West Georgia, you can count on quality work done right. Call them today for a free estimate at 706-884-0195 and visit them on Facebook or on the web at rickysmithroofing.com. Ricky Smith Roofing.
If you got a leak, Papa Smith, take a peek.
WELR FM Roanoke Lagrange. Lagrange High School football is brought to you by
Kia of Lagrange.
When you're shopping for insurance, you might say, "What? Huh?"
I'm so over this.
But what you really need to say is something that could actually help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
When you get a local State Farm agent, they can help make it easy and help you choose the coverage you need. Plus, they're available online, over the phone, or even in person.
I'm so into this.
Call State Farm agent Matt Orr in Lagrange today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Just under 7 minutes to go here at Callaway Stadium in this ball game. Grangers lead 48-27, and special teams continues to be wacky here in the 4th quarter as North Clayton just got a really nice return up to the Granger 45-yard line after, once again, it's Trayvon Glass, who is kind of ripping into the Grangers at his skill position. He's returned some kicks tonight. He's received tonight, and he's carried the ball tonight. So he's been a triple threat of sorts. And he's also taken a snap at quarterback. Now, granted, that was just one snap.
I can't wait to get over and talk to Mickey Thrasher after this game.
1st and 10. And, on the back foot of the DB. Probably had a chance at an interception there, but it falls incomplete.
Going to have a holding penalty over here on the right tackle.
It looked like some sumo wrestling right there. I mean, it's absolutely
it wasn't holding.
tackle.
It was just tackling.
These binoculars have better quality than my television at home.
Shout out. I know my mom and dad are listening. Shout out the Christmas present, Mom and Dad. Thank you.
I know my folks are probably listening up in near Greenville, South Carolina. My sister Anna, my dad, and stepmom. Thank y'all for listening. I know my mom and my aunt also listening here in Troup County. First and 20 after the penalty. And over the middle and incomplete. Washington, the intended receiver. It was that same comeback route that they hit him for earlier, and this time it wasn't able to connect.
Speaking of shout-outs, I know we got a Delta pilot that just texted me, Jacob Vincent up there in North Carolina. Told us he's watching the game, so shout-out to you, Jacob.
I spent some time living up there in North Carolina. It's a wonderful place to be. So 2nd down and 20. Justin Murphy drops back. He's pressured again. He's been pressured all night, and he's still being pressured and finally throws it away. And he's had to do that quite a bit. He's tough to catch, but I'm telling you, the Grangers are all over him.
He has been a good challenge for us tonight. He really has been.
I mean, I have no doubt in my mind that this is the best quarterback in the playoffs in this bracket right now.
Oh, there's without a doubt. You know, I was trying to think throughout this game, who does he remind me of? He's got, an identical build and playmaking ability of Justin Fields. Gives you a very similar feel.
I was thinking more along, now granted, taller, but I was thinking more along the lines myself of Kyler Murray.
Yep.
And a tall pass there for his intended receiver goes in and out of his hands, and now we're looking at 4th down and 20 for the North Clayton Eagles.
Maybe the first overthrow he's had all game right there.
Yeah, and, granted, I think that was a calculated quote-unquote overthrow because that's a 6'3" target he's throwing at there.
Right.
So
Agreed.
that's only a ball that he can get, and he got his hands on it. So another great throw for Murphy. This time goes unanswered. And on a 4th down and very long, it looks like they'll try one last heave at it for North Clayton with 6.5 minutes to go. Once again, Grangers up 48-27, a 4th and 20 for the North Clayton Eagles and what will be their last heave.
They're going to call timeout, I think.
Yep, that is exactly what happened. So timeout for North Clayton. We'll be back to the station here in 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hey there, it's T.O.W. here at Lagrange. It's No Shave November, and I want to encourage men to change the face of men's health by getting screened. This month, I am featuring the 26 Kia Sportage LX. Folks, if you want to make your presence known, this compact crossover SUV is perfect. It comes loaded with tech and the class leader in rear seat legroom. Check us out online at KiaLagrange.com. Help support your local economy, and God bless America.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you here at Callaway Stadium. Rangers up 48-27, about halfway through here in quarter number 4. North Clayton just took their first time out of the half. They've got one more chance at it on a 4th and 20 from their own 45-yard line. They need the Grangers 35 for the first. They come out, 5 wide receivers, 3 to the bottom of the formation. Empty set for Murphy. They motion one of the receivers off to the right. Murphy takes the snap. He rolls out to the right. He's being chased, and he continues to backpedal. He's all the way back at the 20-yard line now, and Robert Papoli's after him, and he floats one over the middle and complete, but well short of the first down, and it'll be a turnover on downs for.
There's a flag, but they're going to pick it up because it was a holding back there, so we'll recline. That'll be 1st and 10 for us.
Really good tackle there by Jadarius Render Jr.
And I'm just shaking my head, too, because Murphy was 30 yards back of the line of scrimmage trying to run away from the pressure and somehow completed a pass for 10 yards. That is beyond my understanding. As a spectator, especially as a spectator, but also even as an athlete, I'm like, how in the world?
Yep.
He probably ran 50 yards to gain 10 in the end.
I don't know if there's a transfer portal, but we'll take you.
Right now,
hopefully Auburn will be recruiting him.
Yeah, he's got right now on his recruiting page. I was looking at it earlier. He was fielding offers from South Carolina and I believe Georgia Tech.
You know, the only other quarterback I've seen on this field through the years that, of course, we didn't have the team we have today was probably the best quarterback I've ever seen. College, pro, or high school was Trevor Lawrence when he was up at Cartersville. Yeah. I mean, he was something special.
Yeah, Sunshine still playing QB for those Jacksonville Jaguars. As we got a timeout, so we'll step aside for 30 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, everybody. I'm here with Perry Prather, having a chance to talk about flu shots. Perry, I know nobody wants to think about the flu, but, hey, a little prevention can make that flu situation a lot better.
It can, Coleman. Here in 2025, we are ready to go with the flu vaccines. We have high dose and regular dose. They're the trivalents. We can bill your insurance, and all you do is come by and see us at all 3 of our locations, and we're ready to go.
There you go. Come see them right here for your flu shot at Holmes Pharmacy, Commerce Avenue, inside the Piggly Wiggly, and in Hamilton, and at holmespharmacy.com.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Granger's second offensive unit back on the field here. 48-27. Handoff goes to Jermaine Williams on first down. He's got a good carry. Good yardage for about 7 on first.
Just hard, tough running.
Inside 6 minutes here. This has been a long fourth quarter. Drake, you were just mentioning it while we were off the air.
Been a long game.
Yeah, we're coming up on the 3-hour mark here shortly. It's 6:16 local time.
A lot of passing from North Clayton, so a lot of incomplete passes or running out of bounds, so makes this quarter feel a lot longer.
Going to be another carry from Williams. This time he's wrapped up for no gain. Trying to control the tippers out there, and all ball will be marked at the 48-yard line of North Clayton, third and around 5. Just inside 5 minutes to go now. Grangers taking their time. They have 15 to snap the ball. And they come to the line with 10 on the play clock. Now they have 3 to snap, 2, and they do get it off. And it was a little too fast.
Looked like that guard wanted to pull a little bit before the play snap.
They actually, they call offsides on North Clayton here.
Yeah, we get this first down.
So first down for the Grangers' second unit.
Should keep the clock rolling as well.
And that is indeed the case as we're inside 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go.
And he put you in and let you run the ball one time.
Rangers making a couple of substitutions.
Tommy sounds like he's down there being offensive coordinator trying to get Corn in on running back, huh?
He's our little social butterfly. Hey, Corn has been scout team running back a lot, as Coach Napier mentioned to me. And they will hand this one off to DeAnthony Stewart, who's got another good carry, this time of around 9 inside the 35 to the 34.
Just slashing through there.
Checking into the game now for the Grangers.
Number 82, Owen Sells, junior.
A couple more fresh legs coming on. Gerald Crosby and number 81, Whit Hammond.
Future Granger wide receivers.
Going to be flipped.
Good block.
Nice little jet touch pass. And that is Andre Hughley who got that, and now he draws a flag on the back end of the play after he went out of bounds. Probably going to be a late hit. Be nice to get the second unit some points here. Some valuable time for these young Grangers after they momentarily had to come out of the game because North Clayton was very aggressive, trying to claw their way back into the ballgame. Momentarily, they had made it a 2-score game, but now the Grangers are once again up by 21. So they walk the personal foul down to the 15-yard line, and it'll be a first down for the Grangers from there.
A reminder that there will be no fans on the field following the game. Again, no fans.
3 minutes, 10 seconds to go in this ball game here at Callaway Stadium. Rangers well on their way to a first-round victory here in the 3A state playoffs. First and 10 for them at the North Clayton 15-yard line. It's Williams, the back in the backfield here. McGill takes the snap. They'll hand it off to Williams. He's looking off tackle for some room. He's going to try and get the edge. He's out there. He's inside the 10-yard line and driven out around the 7.
Speaking of 3A, did come out this week that Lagrange did not get their appeal to stay down. We'll be going to the 4 or 5A, Chandler? 5A. So we'll not be in the same region as Troop. Will be interesting to see how we schedule that going into next season. You'd love to get to see them play together.
I think I saw a couple teams, including Central Carrollton, in our region.
I would think we're going to just run this play clock down.
definitely be overall probably step up in competition from a whole division standpoint. I think the downside for the Grangers is now the Benedictines and the St. Pius has come back into play.
Well, Coach Napier has always been adamant about challenging his team. And, I mean, we played a 5A team to kick off the year in Cass. So, I mean, it's just something that this team has come to be used to. You play up to your competition. You don't play down to anybody. So.
Yeah, we got a minute 34 seconds left and first and goal on the 4-yard line. I would look for us just to
we'll see if the Grangers elect for victory formation here. It looks like they might.
Best play in football.
Yeah, they need it, and we're going to throw it for 30 seconds here one more time before we come back for a post-game interview on the Eagle Sports Network.
At WellStar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At WellStar West Georgia Medical Center in Lagrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare,
visit wellstar.org/westga.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
The final knee of the game has been taken here by Casey McGill, and the Grangers roll in round number 1 by a final score of 48-27 against the North Clayton Eagles as the blue smoke appears and the light show continues, and the Grangers dominated offensively and made the plays that they had to make on defense, especially in the third quarter, to wrap this thing up. We'll try and see if we can hear from Coach Napier shortly as the teams are on the field to shake hands. No bad blood in this one, thankfully, unlike what happened against Upson Lee. Sportsmanship prevails, and the Grangers will head on into round 2 for a date with North Hall, a team that they eliminated in round 3 of the playoffs last year. Tommy, are you near Coach Napier?
Well, I'm seeing he's out there trying to talk to their coach and stuff. He usually peels off and comes this side. It'll be about another 30, 45 seconds.
I've got my binoculars on you, sir. Don't try anything crazy.
Good win for the Grangers tonight. It was exciting to see how they responded there in the second half from a defensive perspective. Made some good key adjustments, really limited what the quarterback was able to do for North Clayton. He's going to have a great season. That certainly won't be his last game for North Clayton, and it certainly won't be his last one as a player.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, just top to bottom, and then really it was a story of depth for the Grangers too, and what they were able to do when they were able to get fresh legs in when they needed to, whereas North Clayton was kind of at times with their hands on their hips, and they dealt with a lot in the trenches as well. I mean, this team dominated up front tonight, and they've got a much more physical challenge coming up against North Hall, but I mean, without a doubt, they came out on top in terms of
We're going to try to get Coach Napier before he gets his team. Hey, Coach, we'll get you real quick.
Hey, it's a great day to be a Granger.
Okay,
Coach Pleasance always says wins are good, playoff wins are better, right?
Better.
It's 5 out of the last 6 years we won in the first round. Got more business to do. Proud of our guys. Got to lick these bumps and bruises and get back ready quick.
Guy played a lot of players tonight, which was really neat.
I'm really proud of the guys. Anytime you can do that, you hate to do it out of necessity, but you're glad that the guys got the opportunity to step up and do a really good job for our team and represent well.
What about this crowd on a Saturday afternoon? That was impressive.
I know you saw it. It's on Facebook. The Grangers are top 5, and it ain't 2, 3, 4, or 5. It's 1 of support, and you saw that today.
That's it. Go Grangers.
Yes, sir. Go Grangers.
Great words from Coach Napier after another impressive win. Like we said, 5 out of the last 6 years, and in his 6-year tenure here at LaGrange, that we've won a first-round playoff game, and that rings true this evening. We will talk post-game and other playoff opportunities when we come back in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
This message is brought to you by Striffler Handy Funeral Home in Lagrange.
Even though some things are far away, we plan for them ahead of time because they're important. When it comes to your celebration of life, it's really no different. You want to plan ahead now so your family doesn't have to later, and create a service that reflects your values, character, and traditions, no matter what they may be. At Dignity Memorial, we listen to every detail and make sure everyone is remembered.
At Overboard Marine, we believe service is the difference. With decades of experience, our team is dedicated to delivering expert repairs, trusted maintenance, and the best boat sales experience around. Whether it's your very first boat or the upgrade you've been dreaming of, we're here to earn your trust and keep you on the water season after season. At Overboard, honesty, expertise, and customer satisfaction aren't just words. They're our mission, because at the end of the day, service is the difference. Visit us today at 23 Bush Drive in LaGrange. Overboard Marine.
You've spent years dreaming up your business plan, saving every dollar, searching for the right location, and perfecting your product. Auto Owners insures your small business, because it isn't small to you.
Only 36 more to go.
That's simple human sense.
Ask the Mallory Agency in LaGrange if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika is proud to sponsor high school football. We believe that high school athletics build character among young people, and we are honored to support it. This is a great area to live, play, work, worship, and retire. In our 33rd year, we are your Chevrolet and GMC dealer for East Alabama and West Georgia. Visit us online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, exit 62 off I-85 in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Now let's get back to the action. LaGrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Final here from Callaway Stadium this evening. Yeah, it is this evening now. It was this afternoon. Now the sun's gone down. It's 48-27 Grangers over the North Clayton Eagles. And for my partner Tommy Whitworth and my new partner Drake Childress, it's been fun calling this one with y'all tonight. Man, the Grangers came out, had a good team win, showed why this program is where it is right now, showed why they were semifinalists last year, could have went to the state title game, and they're well on their way to possibly making another deep playoff run this year. It's going to be fun to see what they can do. We're going to North Hall next week.
We're going to North Hall. One other thing, Coach Pleasance brought up a former Granger, and we all need to keep him and his family in our prayers. As Clancy Alford, who's been on my heart and mind for the last 2 or 3 weeks, is fighting for his life in Houston, Texas right now.
Well, thank you, Tommy. That's always good to be a part of the Granger support system. As we know, it was such a great support, and you just heard Coach Napier say we're top 5, and then we ain't 2, 3, 4, or 5 when it comes to support for this Granger football team, and it's definitely reared its head today. And Drake, it was a pleasure calling this one with you. Give me some of your final thoughts from tonight.
Yeah, really happy with how the team responded in the second half. I think what are we looking at as we head into our next week against North Hall? I think there's 3 areas we should be focused on and thinking about. We got to eliminate some of our penalties. I think we had a little bit too much of that. Look, could be a bye week. It's and you're dealing with a kind of team of chaos. Some holds and things like that are going to happen. Need to clean up our special teams a little bit, but generally that's been a strong point of ours, so I expect that to be what continues to help us really succeed in the playoffs. And I think for the Grangers, now it's all about a revenge tour. You got North Hall, who you beat last year, but you have familiarity with them. And then Sandy Creek probably at some point, and maybe Troop is coming down the line at some point. Easy to get motivated and be excited for what's ahead as we head into the holiday season.
Could you imagine a Troop LaGrange state final in Mercedes-Benz Stadium?
Man, I've got my fingers crossed. That's all I can say.
Man, yeah, that might draw more tickets than the Falcons do, which probably wouldn't be that hard to do. But hey, that's just a lighthearted joke from a fellow miserable Falcons fan. But nothing to be miserable about tonight. The Grangers win 48-27. We'll have our final thoughts. Thank you again, Drake. It was great to call this one with you, and we'll have one more little short talking segment when we come back here in 2 minutes on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hello, I'm Steve Butts, pharmacist at the Medicine Cabinet on Moody Bridge Road. At the Medicine Cabinet, we hope to make you feel right at home in our stores. Our mission is and always has been to provide service that is exceedingly abundantly above anything a customer could ask. We serve you from 3 locations in Lagrange on Moody Bridge Road, Vernon Street, and our newest location at Lee's Crossing. At the Medicine Cabinet, we proudly offer a drive-through window, delivery service, and immunizations. We're grateful for your business and look forward to continuing our service to you for years to come.
Winter weather is rolling in. Is your system ready for the season? At MC's Heating and Air, our fall maintenance keeps your home comfortable and your unit running strong during the cold season. We'll clean outdoor units, replace air filters, and inspect your system to make sure it's ready for the cold days ahead. Don't wait for a breakdown. Clearing debris, cleaning vents, and checking your thermostat now can save you money later. Call MC's Heating and Air today at 706-523-2661 and stay cozy all season long.
That is the sound of waiting too long. Ricky Smith Roofing stops small leaks before they become big problems. With over 36 years of experience, our in-house team handles it all. Rain or shine, you can count on Ricky Smith Roofing to keep you covered. Repairs, replacements, and everything in between. Don't wait. If you've got a leak, let old Smith take a peek. Call 706-884-0195 for a free estimate.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Now let's get back to the action. Lagrange High School football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back with you one more time here at Callaway Stadium. Grangers win this one 48-27. It was a great one to be a part of tonight. The run game for the Grangers was absolutely dominant. Throw in a couple of passing touchdowns for Dylan Barber and some of the best blocking from skill position players that you'll ever see. And they were able to take it to the North Clayton Eagles, who the North Clayton Eagles definitely deserve their flowers. They were a much improved team from the last time they came here. The last time they were in Callaway Stadium, we tuned them up to a 52-0 victory, but they came in and showed their chops, even with as small of a dress out as they had, around 30-ish players. It was great to see them, and it's great to see the talent they have at quarterback. So they deserve every bit of credit for a great season that they put together. They finished the year at 8-3 and take a loss here in the first round. But what a great moment for the North Clayton Eagles.
Absolutely, and you think about with this new classification change coming next year, I believe North Clayton's staying where they are, and a lot of the powerhouses in this division are moving up. You got to think they're a team to keep your eye on, especially that quarterback. My goodness, we're going to be seeing him a lot on Saturdays, and hey, maybe Sundays too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, so much talent in this Georgia High School Association bracket. High school football in the playoff time in the state of Georgia is some of the best you'll see in the country. There's no doubt about that, and we are all blessed to be a part of it. Well, look, it was a fun one tonight. North Hall next week. We'll get back to you on an exact date and time. We'll be with you on the broadcast for Kia LaGrange Coaches Show. Join us on Monday night at 8 o'clock for the Granger segment, and the Callaway segment at 7, the Troop segment at 7:30. I'll be talking with Coach Napier, breaking down this win and what's coming up against North Hall, and